We keep seeing their eyeballs glued to us on the sidewalk, but that look could kill. They are trying so hard to find all the weaknesses inside, but it's gonna spill. Oh, can we take a minute, turn and face the critics? Let's put flowers in our hair like we don't care. And dance a village clown pose. Nobody's stopping our groove. Ooh, that's good. It's just you and me. And making me laugh with your moves. Ain't no stopping our groove. Ooh, that's good. It's just you and me. And we can clown around, yeah. And we can clown around, and it's just you and me. Oh, you and me are a vibe, girl. Disco, some fun like one of a kind, girl. Till morning's here. When opinions start to guide us, we won't let them define us. No, we'll play it by ear. And I know that you're shy, but we can clown around tonight. You know the circus leaves town when it's right. And dance a village clown pose. Nobody's stopping our groove. Ooh, that's good. It's just you and me. And making me laugh with your moves. Ain't no stopping our groove. Ooh, that's good. It's just you and me. And we can clown around, yeah. And we can clown around. And it's just you and me. Now it's your turn to clown around and take a train to Freaky Town. And we could just clown around like this, you know. We could just clown around a bit and dance a village clown moves. Nobody's stopping our groove. Ooh, that's good. It's just you and me. And making me laugh with your moves. Ain't no stopping our groove. Ooh, that's good. It's just you and me. And we can clown around, yeah. And we can clown around, and it's just you and me. And we can clown around, yeah. And we can clown around when it's just you and me.
Good morning, everybody.
I was going to do good in Vietnam then. I really did.
What happened?
I thought you was going to go, good morning, Vietnam. It's probably before your time. It's a Robin Williams film, like, made back.
Yeah. No, I know the reference. I did kind of hold
It
out
was
the
the way
good
you
'cause of
launched
that.
into it, and I so expected Vietnam to be the ending.
My brain's working. It's not that fast this morning. Dude, Whitty, you're an animal.
Oh, well, it is like fucking Vietnam on YouTube, so, you know, it would have been appropriate.
Wait, are you a fat white Greg, Gregory? Welcome. It's the real Greg.
All Gregs are fat and white, Whitty. Did you not know?
All Gregs are. No exceptions.
That's right. Hey everyone, how you doing? This is an early stream for us, and we surprised you all, huh? Treated you.
Yeah. We wanted to try a little since it's a holiday here in the States, so I'm off today. Figured we'd attempt to do like a more reasonable time for Beth and Steph and our other overseas friends.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Steph. Yeah, I've been playing around. I made this really quick. Now that I'm thinking about it, though, look, the things cover you, Death.
Yes, Little Boots made this, and by the way, she also made the thumbnail to this stream. So she made both things. There you go. Look at that progress, motherfuckers.
I'm learning. Beth has trained me well.
A creator is creating.
Yeah, look at me.
That's right. She's flying now. She's flying like an eagle.
trying. trying.
So
Yeah,
we
welcome. We were hoping we could get some folks in.
we was gonna dip into some random shit for you all today, like all the little stuff that gets left behind. We've got a selection of shit, let's say.
Some goodies to giggle at. Yep.
Let's see. Bring up the playlist. I got two
I would like
open.
first day of the whole school year, Fupa. So our kid goes back to school tomorrow. We start late. Yeah, everywhere is like so different with the start dates. Literally every single female in my life, even my like guy best friends, their freaking wives are all teachers. So I'm very roped into the timelines, and they're all different states. It's crazy how different everyone is. Morning, Kala. Yeah, same. I'm just usually at work using them to pass my time. So.
Yeah, this is super weird for me streaming at this time, like it being daylight even. Well, saying that, sometimes it is getting daylight by the time we finish.
Yeah, Death goes, it's so early for, she said something about it being really early earlier, and I was like, it's 3 p.m. for you.
Right. It still seems weird because,
Yeah. Our normal time is like 1 a.m. So we're usually, we start streaming on different days. That's kind of crazy to think about, technically.
Yeah, we like to keep them guessing. So
Michigan. Have I told you, Fupa, I grew up in Michigan? I've lived in 8 states. That's the one until I'd been here for as long as I have. That was where the longest I'd been, was in Michigan. Detroit, baby. Today's the last day to wear white. Does shoes count? Is shoes a part of that? I don't own white shoes because I'm a mess.
These rules that you wear white after Labor Day. It's like, what? Where were
I
you
don't play by anyone's rules.
Right? It's just a bit strange to be dictated to in such a way, even.
Right. Morning, B. So yeah, Death's got a bunch of really good. She was rattling off all the titles to me, and they all sound really fun.
I'll start you off with this guy. This is Brandon Brootal. He's like an emo influencer.
Oh god. And, is he the goth kid that DC always wanted to be?
Probably. Look, if her genetics and his defunct genetics were able to conceive such a thing, it might churn out something like this, yes.
Same, Fupa. Dude, I had an ex who always wore white shirts, and he would spill, turn his shirt inside out, and spill again. So I now have like a habit of keeping Tide to Go on me, like at all times, and I use it all for myself now. But I never wear white.
I'm sat here in a white cotton kind of t-shirty thing, you know, because it was so hot, and I went out and did grocery shopping early this morning, and I came back and then hopped in the shower and I did all like the house chores, and was like, let me just throw on something cool because it's getting real hot here. We're meant to have another heat wave.
Oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, I love hearing when people. It's really funny too. People are like, "Oh, I'm from here," and I'm always like, "Ah, I live there too." Everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Right, you can all see this, yeah?
Yes, we see.
All right, I'm gonna hit play and we'll get into this. I might skip ahead if like the guy talks too much in between it, you know what I mean? So we get the meat more than the commentary.
This has to be one of the strangest stories on TikTok that I've ever seen. So there's this influencer named Brandon Brootal. He also has many other usernames and has been making TikToks for the last 3 or 4 years. So this is Brandon Brootal on TikTok, and I'm pretty sure these 3 accounts are him. I definitely know these 2 accounts are him. And the reason he has 3 accounts is because supposedly he forgot his password on TikTok and somehow doesn't know how to get it back and restart it. So he's been making new accounts. And this was the first TikTok account I saw of him, and it was Brandon Brootal 7. Now, I want you guys to know Brandon Brootal is known for being a real emo. He's not a poser, he's a real emo. And the last video on his original TikTok account was this one.
Everyone, there's some stuff went around that made me look bad, made it hard to get emo girlfriend, but I do feel really lonely, like I really want an emo girlfriend to grow old and happy with, but I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna find that one girl for me one day.
So you might be thinking, that's weird. Like, what would make you look bad to where somebody wouldn't want to date you? Well, there's a lot more to be added to the story. See, initially, I wanted to make this video on Brandon Brootal because people think that he has passed away. It is one of the most popular things. But before we get into all that, I'm going to show you more of his content so you get to understand who he is and how he acts.
Making this video, this is a very important video.
Why is his face like that?
Here's what I want to say in this video.
I don't know.
I am very dedicated to being different for the rest of my life. The way I usually dress.
What is that? But look at the hair, right? Tell me that doesn't look synthetic. It looks plastic.
It's because it's
like, I don't know if he's just got super amounts of product in that. I don't know if it's like product that's just like slapped on.
I hope that's the case. I hope it's like hair gel, because if it's not,
are you saying it's his own product? Are you saying he was busy earlier and he's his own product?
Listen,
something about Mary.
Once upon a time in like 2011, maybe 2010, I dated an emo boy, and he was greasy. And his hair would look like that. And my friends made fun of me.
No, why would you? Oh, no, little bit.
Once upon a time. Once upon a time.
Like this? Tell me he didn't have big fish.
Oh, no. No. He didn't look like that. Oh, my God. But he did have long hair. But it wasn't like the shag cut like that quite exactly. It was just kind of the long.
He must have had work done, surely. Because I don't like this.
Yeah, what? The lips. Yeah.
Like, nobody's bottom lip is like that without fucking shitting it. Like, seriously, it's like hanging.
Not the only one. Doorman hasn't seen the sun in 15 years.
The music I usually listen to is my own way of being different.
So a lot of his videos consisted of him singing to emo songs.
Don't have to dance. We don't want to smile. We don't want to.
Oh no, it's so bad.
And a lot of other ones consisted of him wanting an emo girlfriend.
I really want an emo girlfriend to grow old and happy with.
That's all he would talk about is, I really want an emo girlfriend. I can't get an emo girlfriend. And I want you to know, I've been watching this guy for about 4 years. I never knew all the craziness that would come of his story. His story just gets crazier and crazier each year. And that's why I felt a need to make a video on him. This was one of my favorite videos of him. It's him eating pizza while Old Time Low is playing. You know, he's just really living his emo life. Eating pizza, wearing the Raw XD Asking Alexandria shirt. No harm there. So there's a little bit of Brandon Brutal's content. Most of it was pretty wholesome, you know? A lot of it, like I said, just consisted of him talking about being emo, wanting an emo girlfriend, and singing some songs or lip singing songs. And also eating pizza and talking about Monster. So he's living the stereotypical emo life. The only thing that's a little interesting about this guy is that he's in his 30s, which is fine, but is a little odd. I'm not gonna lie, to be acting the exact same way. And I know I'm making YouTube videos and I'm 25 and I still
see like this guy's cute on the screen.
And so who am I to say? But
yeah, right.
It is a little interesting. And once you figure out everything else that's known with this,
and then the other one's like the Wish version.
So like I said, he forgot his password and then he eventually made this account, which is his other account called Brandon Brootal 7. And the interesting thing here is that his description says no minors, please. To me, that's just kind of strange. Like, I personally don't have a big problem with, you know, young people watching my content or anything. I mean, I don't really necessarily encourage it, but to be like, oh, no. It just feels like you're like having something to hide, which looking more into Brandon Brootal, it becomes obvious that there is something to hide. But let's have a look at some of these videos. So this is an interesting video. Apparently Brandon Brootal had a dream and then he woke up and he was really sad because in the dream, you'll see, he has an emo girlfriend.
Wow, that's so emo.
It almost sounds like a skit.
This is funny. Wait for this.
I want to say this video. It's I fell back to sleep in the morning and had a dream. I was with this girl, I guess. And I loved her and everything. And I was like holding her like really close and it was really nice. And I was looking at her face and I'm entering that it was just a dream that she would be gone when I woke up. and I didn't wake up. She is gone. I don't know. Like was just holding her close in my dream. I just knew
My
it was a
dream was
dream.
a
That
dream.
would last.
Wow. Heartbreaking. So in
Bro,
that
bro
video,
woke
he
up
had a
hugging his
dream that he
pillow,
had a
and it was
girlfriend and he was
traumatic.
holding
Oh my
onto her really close. And then he knew it wasn't going to last. And when he woke up, she wouldn't be there. So some
I'm just saying the civil rights movement would have been
Oh
a whole
my
lot
God.
different if that's the dream that Martin Luther King would have had. Like, I had a dream.
I had a dream that I had an emo girlfriend, and then I woke up hugging my pillow. Tears. No, like, oh my God. What the fuck? I just love that, like, this guy on screen is like an actual like emo guy, and then like the other one's like this like Wish version. And
Yeah,
like,
but
it's
I
so
think
weird.
that's a
Like
good
this,
way to go about it, right? So who better to examine the legit article or something? Someone that's like, all
yeah,
right,
yeah.
he is emo, but he's not like the stereotype or trying to fit
I
that.
love
Whereas
that.
this guy's doing that, and he can tell what a poser is, right? And yeah, if you're
Good
into a
morning,
certain
Creek.
genre, whatever the genre
Good
that you're
morning,
into, you
Punky.
can. Most of the time you can call that a poser, you know what I mean? Whether you're a metalhead, whether you're an emo, whatever you're into, you can call out the legit article or not. Yeah? You know what I mean?
Skeeter says Negs had that dream, but also when he woke up to that bitch that was still there but 40 years older. He went
woke
to
up
sleep hugging Lava Lamp, and he woke up hugging DC.
He fucking woke up. She looks like fucking Brandon Brootal. Look at the state of it. The eye, the fucking smudged black eyeliner, big puffy lips and jaw.
I bet you anything that even Negs would rather wake up to that weird emote guy.
I think he would.
They could cry together. They could cry and be emo together.
Yeah,
Should we link them up? Should we link them up?
I think he would love that. Yeah, he could have them in the
Negs,
studio.
we found your new boyfriend. He's way
Yeah.
better than Muma.
Have
He's
him on
younger.
small town famous radio, you know. Bring him on.
something's off. I got to be quite honest. This guy's in his 30s. I don't know if I could find the videos right now, but I remember there'd be a lot of videos where he's talking about, oh, I don't talk to minors or whatever. This random lady's saying that I'm talking to minors. And he'd make like videos and tangents. And sometimes he would remove the videos and he'd be freaking out and screaming about like how these people are making up stuff, that he's talking to minors, but he wouldn't do that. He's into adult emo women, and he would say that he's asexual, but then he would say that he's into 22-year-old adult emo women and not minors. Very strange, and I wish I had all the clips for it, but it is so much to find. But I do have enough to prove what I'm saying.
So I woke up this morning thinking about that emo girl. Okay, he actually used to like me, but not anymore. And I get feelings for women very easily. I'm like a hopeless romantic. So having like feelings for her, but having them completely unrequited feels really horrible. It feels nice when I like think about thoughts about her that makes me feel love.
It feels good when I think thoughts about her.
But then like also knowing she doesn't feel
It was a little robot-y for me. Oh, it's real robot-y for me.
It just makes depression and sadness seep into that.
Uh-oh. Death. Oh no. Was it going robot-y for you guys? It would like robot, and then it would come in clearly for me for like a second. And y'all are commenting, so I was like, oh no. It might have been her internet, or maybe her compooper again. Let me open the Twitters in case she goes there. One moment. Technical difficulties. Very robot. Yeah, shit. It did that to me too. Well, hello, everybody. Let me open Twitter and then we can... Oh, there she is. Device is not connected. I don't want to add you to Stream Death. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Oh, you're over there now. Here. And then I'll go back. There we go. Ruh-roh.
My internet is not used to being used in the daytime, clearly. It's like, oh no, what? Usage in the daytime? It's like, yeah. So it threw me out. I don't know what went on, but I paused the thing. So hold on, I'm going to have to reshare it. Let's go back into that.
Well, better than my computer. That time I was streaming to Gigi's stream. So I had so many people.
This morning when I was setting up the stream, my internet went out and I had to reconnect, to the hub. And I thought, oh, fucking hell, don't do this to me, sort of thing. And I thought it was going to be all right, but it just all of a sudden just went off and then reconnected again.
Yeah, weird. And then for a second I was like, maybe it is just me because I'm not hardwired in, but my Wi-Fi is pretty good. And
because the thing was playing and I was like, oh, I'm not in StreamYard.
I don't know what Negs's problem is, y'all, because I got Xfinity. I got 200 megabits speed, and it's beautiful. I plug in, it is beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, usually mine, it is 5 bars now. Now it's like once it's, you know what I mean? I never usually have bad signal, or it either is all or nothing. So if it goes off, it goes off. But yeah, I don't have that whole 1 bar, 2 bar shit thing that he must be dealing with. Anyway, do I need to rewind this? How much do I need to? Maybe I need to.
Maybe just go back to where he brings up that comment. There you go.
There we go. So that was it.
Yeah, there we go.
Because I really wanted to see more lore on this guy. So things aren't going good at my dad's where I live. He's starting to be let down by his employers because he's getting old and they want new, fresh, younger people to work for them. I don't know where I'm gonna live. I can't save up money to move because there's a warrant for my arrest over not showing up for court. I'm scared. I don't want to be homeless. So apparently at one point in life, he had a warrant for his arrest. So it's not what we probably thought it would be for. It's just for impeding traffic laws. And he's saying that he probably won't go to jail for it. He also said this: my dad is awful. He doesn't like anything alternative. He says my stretched ears are disgusting. He thinks my tattoos are trashy. He doesn't think a guy should wear eyeliner. He hates my hair when I grow it out. And he's against me dyeing my hair. I think he means hair. I'm just trying to express myself. There's nothing wrong with what he's saying here and being into the things that he's into. It's just very interesting because Brandon Brootal is, I think, 35. So this reminds me of something I would see from a 14-year-old back on Facebook. Yeah. And it's not me trying to be a huge... It's just
go to court, man.
Did I just go trick-or-treating even though I'm in my 30s? Yes, I did. I only screenshotted this one because it admits to...
I'm just going to say, that's always a tell for me. Now, we all know who I'm about to reference when I say people that, start, talking about people's parents like it's of some consequence. Yo, Bri. Yo, Olop. Yeah, whether it's doxing or getting in contact with your family or whether it's this, or when they talk about that, oh, what would your parents say? It's like, well, it tells me where your mind is. You're still a teenager, you know what I mean? Or you still live at home with yours, and these are often 40-year-olds of this guy 35, and it's like, what?
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Yourself with your dad is consenting of the fact of your earrings and this and that. You live at home then, clearly, because why would his daily fucking opinion of you matter?
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of some of these emo adults or whatever kind of use this emo thing, and they put a bad name to it, right? But they kind of use it to act younger and kind of do this sad fishing and shit. They're like, oh, it's just my personality. I'm just a sad boy.
Yeah.
Bitch,
go to and that whole disclaimer of no minors, please, or whatever. And then he's crying he wants some fucking waifu fucking emo girlfriend or some shit, right? you know?
What's worse, Kate? Emo adults or Disney adults? Which one? Disney's one. She is, Olap.
This could be the long lost son of DC, the one that she never had.
Good afternoon? Question mark.
Wait,
Solana?
what? Wait. Read this DM about trick-or-treating. Why are you going trick-or-treating at 35? You haven't got kids to take around the neighborhood.
That's creepy. That's creepy.
So this is only a year ago, like November 9th. So it's barely just under 10 months ago, right? So what? He was 34. He was 34.
Yikes. Oh no. Can we normalize becoming an adult and becoming an adult? Like
everybody's so fucking like stunted. They're all so fucking stunted because everybody's been allowed to wallow in this shit. Nobody's told to grow the fuck up anymore.
Yeah.
His age, being in his 30s, which I feel like is valuable information. And this is his bio. It says, I love emo, metalcore, electronic music, goth rock, and dark wave XD face. He's missing the no minors part on this one, which is interesting. Usually he puts no minors in his bio, but not on this one. Another thing I was able to find out is that he lives in North Carolina. I'm not going to give away anything more than that, but I think that's interesting. And it kind of gives a little bit of perspective on the people that he lives around and how they might think. As he was saying, his dad is closed-minded when it comes to alternative music and the way he dresses, so it kind of makes sense. So the reason I'm making this video is because at one point in time, a lot of people thought that Brandon Brootal unalived himself. And I thought it would be really interesting to cover this story because a lot of people thought this guy passed away, and a lot of people still believe that this guy passed away. It was a very public thing. A lot of people were saying that he's not alive anymore. And if you look up Brandon Brootal on Google or anywhere, you will see that people still believe that he's dead, and all the information out there will say that he's dead, but he's not. And another reason I wanted to do this video is because there was always this accusation.
I think that has something to do with, if you look at earlier pictures of him, his face is fucking morphed because he's had a load of fucking dodgy work done, and you know it's changed your features, and it throws out like the positioning of your natural bone structuring and your position of the, you know what I mean? Like people that have nose jobs or things under the, like you're missing your main features, and it often throws the other ones out of whack, and all of a sudden your whole face looks different. So I think that's why that rumor was started, is because of him just looking different.
That were
I don't know who that is, Ola, but I trust
But there was never any ground for it until the time that I was actually making this video, and even more stuff was brought to light, and I was like, oh my god, he actually might be he might be. It seems like it, to be quite honest. I was trying to see exactly what his age is. I'm pretty sure I've heard that it's 35. But for some reason on famous birthdays, it says he's 26. He's definitely not 26. He's admitted that he's in his 30s. I don't think
1997? That would make him younger than me. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
What?
He was 26 there.
He said that it's wrong, I guess. That's weird.
He looks like one of those, like, you know, those like hammerhead pit bulls that look like sharks, right? But it's been overbred. Like he's got a face like a fucking anvil.
Birthdays, it says he's 26. He's definitely not 26. He's admitted that he's in his 30s. I don't think he completely hides his age either. And everywhere else I look, it says that he's in his 20s, which is not true. Now, I don't think this is necessarily his fault because I'm pretty sure when I've watched him on TikTok lives, he's admitted that he's in his 30s. And just in other posts, I've seen him say that he's in his 30s, but it's not super out there.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm editing my video with who?
When I was
what kind of YouTube videos
a young
doing?
boy, my father took me.
So I felt this video was really important to bring up because in this video, Brandon Brootal admits to being autistic, and I think that kind of lets us understand a little bit more.
Shit, Sherlock. Like we didn't know he was riddled with the fucking tisms. Come on now.
If you're 35 and living at home with your daddy, you're either going through somewhat of a hardship or you're special.
He acts like fucking Mustafa's brother, right? So I think it's pretty clear cut that he's riddled with the tisms at this point.
We got to get them linked up with Rustifer. They can sing sad songs together
Oh my
on
god,
live stream.
they
We
could
got to
like
tell them
form a
who Death
band.
Monarch is.
Yeah.
He is destined to be Death Monarch's #1 fan, you guys. We got to make this happen, okay?
They could totally compete, you know. They could
They
be called
can find their emo girlfriends together.
They could be called
They could have
Floppy
a
Moth.
dating show.
Floppy Moth, right?
Soft Moth. Sad Moth.
I think we just stumbled across something genius here.
Sad Moth boys.
My time to step back in the ring as the manager.
Jess, the new manager of the Sad Moth boys, of the Floppy Moth. I do like Floppy Moth.
I bet I could fucking make a better success of them than fucking Nexus band, that's for sure.
Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, I'm a producer now.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
All I did was share Did's song, but I'm a producer, okay?
She's a producer. Oh, we've got we could play Did's song, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I'll find it. I'll get it queued up. We can all be producers together. I dub you all producers. Okay. Go brag on the internet about it.
I'm gonna hit play whilst you go find the thing.
Why he acts the way that he does. So let's watch this.
Hello. What I wanted to do in this video today, I guess, is was something.
Jesus.
Let's see. I have mild autism. I guess I just want to reveal that.
So in the past, I actually went live with Brandon Brootal on TikTok, and it was fine. You know, I could tell that, you know, he has a hard time speaking to people and stuff, and I've been watching his videos for a long time. And this was before the whole accusations of him possibly being a pedo were out there. So I didn't really have that to really base my opinion off him. I just thought he was kind of an awkward like guy that's into emo music and stuff. And I thought it was kind of fun to watch. And I thought he was kind of like, I don't know, like it was adorable in a sense because, you know, he's a little like socially awkward, but he's into what he's into and he wears it on his sleeve, being into alternative and emo stuff. And I'm also into that stuff as well. But I remember talking to him. It was a nice conversation for the most part. I mean, it wasn't the easiest situation to have a conversation. I remember just asking him like what bands he liked and stuff, and he would kind of give me an answer, but it was really hard to kind of like keep a conversation going. But that's fine, you know. Some people it's just a little harder to have conversations with. So this is when it gets really interesting. A couple of years ago, Brandon Brootal did attempt to take his own life. And this was very scary for myself and others because, you know, at the time, all we knew about this guy is that he made silly TikTok videos and we felt bad that he was going through so many problems. And to me, it seemed like he was going through mental problems, to be quite honest. He was breaking down a lot on live streams and in videos. And I really just wanted it to not be true. And I really wanted him to be okay. The situation got so big that even in the year 2022, the first thing to come up on Google when you type in his name is alive. And then one of the other things is still alive. And when you type in his name, the first article is saying TikTok star Brandon Brootal dies, tribute paid by fans. If you type in his name on YouTube, a lot of the videos have to do with him possibly passing away. The first things to come up when you type in his name is catfish, goodbye video, TikTok, allegations, update, still alive, predator, minors. So it does seem like the allegations.
So maybe this is the way. So, you know, like people say, oh, you can't be cancelled, right? Nowadays, it's like, oh, and you let yourself be cancelled or whatnot. Maybe you just start the rumor that someone's died and that's enough to cancel them because people stop going to their shit to watch it or whatnot. They're like, they're dead.
I mean, several people have tried this community.
You know, I'm just saying with our favorite attic couple, we could say like it was like a mutual, you know. Maybe they're a little pack together, you know. My beloved.
Oh no. Don't say that. It's too much of a possibility.
Well, don't you remember when she was like all serious on stream and she was like, this is how you do it. Boom, boom, boom. Well, there you go.
Yeah, okay. That's Death's producer name. Death, you are now Death Nipple.
Oh no, look, she's out here doxing me. Shifty. How dare you dox me?
That's Death's producer name. That's what she writes all her songs under. Everything produced by Death is actually by Death Nipple. That's her. Yeah. What's that called? Your whatever name?
My middle
stage
name.
But like your writer name.
No, my middle name is Nipple, and Shift knows it too. I can't believe she used it against me. I'm outraged.
Are you in trouble? She's got your middle name.
It's only a matter of time. There you go. Always happens. It's always
I
the
know
ones
his
that you
little.
most as well.
I kind of like this guy that's reviewing him. Like he's got
Yeah,
frickin'
he's
Bernie
all right.
in the
Like
back.
he's rational. He's level-headed, right? So,
And
yeah,
like, check out his hands, you guys. Compare his hand tattoos to old Pegsy's. Like, this guy takes care of his ink. And like, it looks good. Negs' tattoo that he got not even like 2 weeks ago will never look as good as these guys on his hands. Never ever. Because he fucked up the first couple
I
days of
think
like
Little
hair.
Boots is getting a thing back for emo guys.
Allegation
I'm not
side
gonna
of Brandon
comment.
Brootal is coming up more because that stuff is literally from a month or two ago where all that kind of came up. Where the people that thought he passed away, that happened about 2 or 3 years ago. So this is the video that really triggered everyone to think that he passed away.
Oh
He
my
posted
goodness,
this on his
that's
TikTok
DC's
account.
son.
Let's just give
Look
it a
at that.
watch.
It's
Yeah, I'm
DC's
making this
son.
video to say thank you for
Oh,
everyone
no.
supporting me. And I just did something that I'm probably not gonna be here anymore for. Because I did something and I don't think I'm gonna be living anymore. So I'm so sorry about that.
Something?
I mean, I don't care that my teeth are dirty. I'm about to die. Yeah, I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm not gonna be
This is
alive
sad,
anymore, I
though.
don't think,
This
today.
is like,
But thank you, everyone. I love all of you. And if my friend Cadis is seeing this, you mean a lot to me and everything. And I just want to say, everyone, thank you for supporting me, because I had a huge fear of the unpardonable sin. I started not being able to sleep, which really scared me. So
Of the
now
what
I've done
sin?
something, and I don't think I'm
I'm
gonna
not
be here
sure.
anymore. But I love you all. Sorry. Goodbye.
So another interesting fact about this time is
Sorry.
that Brandon Brootal was apparently not able to fall asleep for a long time. And I remember him talking about this a lot. He was like, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm pretty sure he would also bring up religion and
Yep.
some like crazy theories that he had going on during this time. But most of it apparently was just like him obviously struggling, and also just not being able to fall asleep did not help him at all. So he definitely didn't have a clear mind. So because of the video he posted, a lot of people were spreading around that he has passed away. They were trying to reach out to his family. They were trying to reach out to anybody that knew him. And they were trying to call the cops on him, anything they could do, because they were scared that he actually took his own life. There'd be comments like this, which is pretty much what I've gathered, is that he did take pills and, you know, tried to overdose. And then there was this person that was saying they're Brandon's friend, which is like the main reason that people thought that he actually passed away. And they were saying that they talked to the mother of Brandon Brootal and that he passed away. But then they made a post like this saying that they were misinformed and that it wasn't true. But because they were saying that they talked to his mother and that all this stuff was true, a lot of it just spiraled and everyone was believing it, including myself. Somebody said he was genuinely one of my favorite creators, and it's sad that all anyone did was bully him. I love him so much. He was unapologetic about being himself, and it was inspirational, and I'm genuinely upset. Brandon's family said that he loved poetry and music and would continue to post and repost content from Brandon's archives to maintain his online presence. We will continue to honor Brandon's memory by carrying on as we believe he would have wanted. This is bullshit. This is completely bullshit. There is no way that his family said this, because he never died. Like, somebody genuinely made articles where they said this guy
These
was
damn
dead, which is one
trolls.
thing to, you know, take the bait and, you know, assume that he possibly died, because, I mean, he did put it out there that he was making it seem like he was going to die. But to make an article saying that his family said, oh, we're going to keep on posting videos about him because, you know, that's what he would want. They never said this because they knew that he wasn't dead, because they were with him in person. It's actually insane and disgusting that people would make up such things for clicks. Like, that's disgusting. There'd be articles like this by heavy.com, whatever the heck that is. There was articles like this. There was articles like this. And articles like this. And that was just a couple of them. This was very big news and people had no idea what to believe. I mean, when you look him up on Google and they have the little answer boxes, it says, what is Brandon Brutal's cause of death? He's not dead. It has a whole day of when he's dead. He's not dead. And then the other one says, what happened to Brandon Brootal on TikTok? He died. He didn't die. Another person that I followed that was also in the same position of me of not knowing was assuming that Brandon
Crazy
also
eyes.
did pass away. This was back when it happened. I have posts of me right here trying to figure out if he actually did pass away. I was saying, did he actually pass away? I've heard, but I'm not sure. Poor dude was struggling with mental health bad. It's a shame. His real life friend confirmed it. So Kevin Crowe was one of the people that believed the situation that his real life friend put out there, saying that they talked to his family and that he actually passed away. So everyone was freaking out about him possibly passing away. People were spreading misinformation. People were saying they knew him. People were saying that they talked to his family. People were making up things that his family said, but none of that was true. And he never actually did pass away, which is fantastic and good. So during this time is when people actually started finding out that he was still alive.
I have a very important update involving Brandon Brootal. A lot of people were absolutely heartbroken about the situation, but a lot of people, including myself, still felt that something seemed off and felt like he was still alive because there was no concrete evidence that he passed away. Thankfully, everyone that thought he may have still been alive were 100% correct, because he actually went live on Instagram yesterday and he stated that he was having a really hard time sleeping. And he posted that video onto his TikTok because he actually thought in the moment that he was going to pass away, and he disappeared for a couple weeks because he needed to get help.
So this is a video of me reacting to Brandon Brootal possibly being alive still during the time that it actually happened. All right, so I wanted to take down my video about Brandon Brootal in my post because apparently no one really knows exactly what's going on. I watched his video and I saw what he was saying, but some people are saying that he's in a treatment home right now and getting help. Some people are saying that he passed away. So I think the best thing that we could all do is probably just wait and see instead of, just saying stuff, because apparently none of us have the actual evidence.
Yes, see, I'm on board with that. That's what I'm saying, right? So, the whole, I can't be cancelled. You get yourself cancelled. I'm like, well, we haven't tried this route yet, have we? She already looks half dead. And he definitely looks like he's on his fucking way. I mean, the change in the man after a year alone, I mean, it's quite believable. And he works himself up into a right little tears, doesn't he? With his heart condition and all. I reckon that's the route we take next,
Yeah, I think we should all do sad makeup and make it look like we've been crying. Come on and have a memorial service.
All of them. We could wipe out a lot of them, mass funeral, in fact.
That's the way forward. Like a real cough.
We'll hold a memorial, a Lolcows memorial.
we can have a mock.
Awful. Doesn't he look fucking awful so badly? Like this last year has worn on him. I remember he's the happiest he's ever been, though. Remember that?
I'm so amazed that people exist like this into their 30s,
Well, it's weird. And these are the sort of people you watch out for, because when they're 50, they're still in the clubs looking for young girls. And you're like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, scary. Red flags. Like I posed the question earlier, what's different? What's worse, Disney adults or emo adults? Two opposite ends of the spectrum, but same mental disabilities, in my opinion.
One is just like the villain side of the Disney, though, you know what I mean? It's like Princess Disney or villain Disney.
So are they the same person?
They are, yeah. But the end of the spectrum, for sure.
One picked the little princess. Yeah, dude, I broke up with a guy once because he fucking sang Disney songs, dude.
That's 26. Why when I did that thumbnail, DC, I put her as the evil queen from Disney. I put her as the evil characters from Disney. And I predicted that she wasn't even doing Disney content then, and I've put her twice now in evil fucking Disney outfits, haven't I?
You have. That's funny. Oh my god.
In fact, I'll go as far as to say I inspired that. How they like to claim
both awful.
I'm going to start doing that.
One sings fucking princess songs. The other one sings what? I don't know. Panic at the Disco. Not really. I like Panic at the Disco. One of them sings Death Monarch. Oh.
Are we ready to return to this?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I think we should stop making a bunch of videos being like, oh, he's 100% dead, even though I was one of those people that did it. and probably take our videos down and just, wait and see what happens, and wish him the best of luck. So this was one of the first photos that I saw of Brandon Brootal that actually confirmed that he was alive to me. So this was somebody at the time, I wasn't fully sure if it was actually his mother, but now it's confirmed that it is his mom. This is a photo of Brandon when I would assume that he was probably 5150'd for trying to overdose.
I was going to
And
say,
this was
it
him
looks like an
probably at the
institution or
hospital with his
something.
mom,
Look
doing
at
a
these
visit. And this was
surroundings.
the first photo really confirming that he was still alive. His mom said, a
Yeah.
photo of Brandon Brootal, TikToker several years back. He has not died as articles are reporting. He is, however, in need of prayers. And I just want to say, I've been 5150'd multiple times. It is very, very hard. It is not really the best place for people that are struggling, in my opinion, but it does keep you alive. But what I assumed happened is that he took something, it went wrong. Maybe he told somebody that he lived with, and then he got 5150'd, for attempting to take his own life. And it's really good news to hear that he's still alive, because obviously we don't want anyone taking their own life. That is never a good thing. And if anyone that's watching this is struggling, please try to seek out help in any way you can. There's so many ways to do it. It was really good to hear that he was still alive. So this is his comeback stream where he confirmed that he was alive again by, showing his face and talking about everything. I would assume at this point he left being 5150'd. He spent a couple weeks there and then he came back, and now he's, back at home.
There we go. Hi. Yeah, so oh, darn it.
Damn it. Sorry, I can't help it.
I'm doing better. I kind of went off the edge a bit. I wasn't able to sleep for like a long time. I think I was in my bed, my eyes closed, wanting to fall asleep, but it was like just couldn't do it. So that's why the whatever thing happened in that other video.
Oh my God,
so,
Kate.
Yeah, so that's why my whole profile got taken down, because things like that can't be up on TikTok.
So one of his TikTok accounts was permanently banned because he posted the video that I showed you where he was saying that he was going to take his own life. So he's had about 3 or 4 total TikTok accounts.
Good for TikTok.
And one of them was permanently banned because of, saying that he was going to take his own life. But that video confirmed that Brandon Brootal was still alive. So that's where that story ends. Brandon Brootal is alive. He was struggling with his mental health. I'm glad to hear that he's okay. And I hope he continues to keep his head up and everything. But a lot of articles and things like that will still say that Brandon Brootal has passed away, which is completely inaccurate.
Yeah, exactly, Steph. You shouldn't want to be there. It's not a place you aspire to go.
Be changed. But that's just social media.
There to serve a purpose.
Yeah, it's fun hangout. Yeah, like a disco stuff, right? Yeah, off your tits on the pills. Yeah, no, it's meant to
not like a passport. You ain't trying to get stamps.
Hospitalized environment. Yeah. And the idea is that is to stabilize you enough so you get treatment after that. That's what it's there for. It's like that safety net. You could get a nice butterfly on the back of your hand.
Yeah. Ask them to make it real abstract.
Yeah.
No,
I hear it's great.
Who said this? Somebody. What did someone? I forget who it was, but new theory. It's actually a picture of the fly trap.
I think.
I mean, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Originally, I said that.
Was it you? Someone said it looked like a labia.
It was me originally, and then other people were saying other things. They were going, "Oh, it looks like a snail," and this and that. But I'd already out of the gate. That was my initial. Is that DC's clunge kind of thing?
Yeah. All right. Until proven otherwise, Pegsy, because it looks like shit. That's what it is.
Had a lot of wear and tear. Frayed around the edges.
Stop it. Is that why it's flaking off? Is it too dusty?
Yeah, that's why it's got all those weird holes in it and stuff in the labio flaps. It's all tattered. It's all the rock stars and politicians wear and tear,
Because it is kind of attempting to look like a butterfly, kinda. There's enough of a caterpillar, I'll say, to where it looks like it's got a clip.
I think that the caterpillar bit is the rotten at the core bit, where it's just like, yeah, sour at the center.
As Negs calls it, that's the slit.
I wonder if that's what he calls her. You know, that's the pillow talk. Hey, slit.
I bet. He doesn't use nice words to describe women. I doubt he describes DC nicely.
He calls her my dirty little goth slit.
Oh my god. Ew. Oh my god. You want to know why I'm saying ew? Because I found this picture the other day, and it looks like what I would imagine Negs would look like in bed.
Oh no. No. That's not right.
I was going through my old photos.
To get more clicks and not caring about actual people. Another thing that Brandon's mom said, a fan asked, "Is he in the hospital? I hope he's okay." And his mother responded, "All I will say is he's getting help. Okay, I'm glad he's getting the help he needs." So I would assume that he was, like I said, 5150 during that time. So this part is just Brandon's relationship with a girl that he was dating that he's not currently dating anymore, but I just thought this was a little interesting. So at one point, he was in a relationship with this person named Sammy. He'd post stuff like this on his Facebook saying thank you to his girlfriend for getting him Valentine's Day gifts. And it's a bunch of snacks. And then he'd post stuff like this. I love my girlfriend. She's my fluffy, wuffy, snuggly kitten who is cute and adorable. Oh my.
Who here thinks that he legitimately had a girlfriend whilst doing these posts? Who here, I don't know. One, if you think he had a girlfriend. Two, if you think this was bollocks to make himself feel better.
I think it's a lie. I'm under the impression that man is a virgin.
Me too. Unfortunately, I'm under the impression it is.
You can tell by the way they talk, and when they're like, "I was just holding her," and it like breaks into tears. You know, that's a man that hasn't ever stuck his dick in a real woman. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a load of bullshit. I think it's a cope, basically. You know?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
What's up, Jill?
Yeah, Jill.
I'm glad he's happy. This is the interesting part, though. There was this person named Tara, and they said, "I don't want you coming back over to my apartment anymore to visit me." Then Brandon's girlfriend at the time said, "I'm not an evil person and would be your friend, but please stop trying to come in between us." And then Tara said, "You need to back off. Me and Brandon never broke up. We were still boyfriend and girlfriend until you took him from me, you witch." And I'm pretty sure this is Tara in this photo. I'm not 100% sure. And supposedly at one point in time, they were dating. And supposedly from what Tara was saying, they were still dating while he was dating this girl named Sammy. And then the Sammy person said, "You've been broken up for 2 years." And then Tara said, "That's a lie. This is when Brandon asked me to marry him." And she posted a photo saying, "Will you marry me?" from Brandon Brootal on Instagram or Facebook, one of the platforms. And then his current girlfriend at the time said, "Oh, wow. So you're mad at me because he is lying to both of us? I'm hurt also." So apparently Brandon Brootal was possibly cheating on 2 girls at once, which is very not cool. Now, I'm not saying this is completely confirmed.
Or he's made both accounts up. Maybe that picture was with a friend or a friend of a friend that he took at a party or something or whatnot, and made an account and made the other account and made out that not only has he got a girlfriend now, he's got 2 women arguing over him. There is that possibility. You know, just looking at it from all angles. What do you think?
Yeah.
It could be, couldn't it? Well, I mean...
I don't know. It's weird. I don't like it. Love
one photo of him stood next to a random girl with his arm around her may not be his girlfriend, and
she looked a lot like him. So I question, you know,
yeah,
maybe
it could be sister,
could have been a sister.
Oh no!
And he could be catfishing on the account,
oh, no, don't
like
sit
pretending
like the
to be
sister
them.
thing.
You
He
know?
really is like a fucking Rastafari now.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry, I take it back.
Where you find one, you find more.
Love you too, Jill.
It's like the Russian dolls, like babushka dolls of fucking Rastafaris. We're just
That's
like
another
putting
good
one
theory.
inside the other. So I reckon we could put like the original Mustafa into this one, right? Because he looks bigger, and then we need to find one smaller than Mustafa to put inside.
Oh my god. Man, I really wanted to traumatize you with this picture of Nigs I found yesterday, but like I was saying earlier, Death, I don't know where I found this picture. It literally is like him with his hair flying out, like it looks like he's like upside down. And it's what I imagine the DC looks at.
So is it like doing full Donald Trump, like comb over, flapping in the wind kind of thing?
It looks like he's upside down or like over you. Like it was from his Instagram at one point, and I don't know where it went.
Oh,
damn it! It would have been funny.
All right, you got time. I'll press play on this. You got time to look for it.
It's all right. I give up.
But from what I can gather from random Facebook messages, this seems like the drama that was happening. And this is the video where he announces that he has a girlfriend, which I thought was interesting.
Okay, I am very excited. I am no longer single. I have a girlfriend. Well, it's long distance.
Oh, long distance.
But it's still a relationship. She went ahead and ordered some stuff for DoorDash for me. And she got me all this. So I'm really happy about it. So yeah.
So most of that information didn't really matter. The only thing that really was kind of that interesting about that is that he possibly was cheating on 2 girls at once. That would not be cool. And it's also a little interesting to see him get a girlfriend just due to the fact that he's always talking about how he wanted an emo girlfriend, emo girl, and emo GF, and then he finally kind of got one. A little interesting. This is the final part of this video, and I know this video has been going on forever. This is when Brandon Brootal really gets accusations. Like, he was getting a little bit of accusations. People were saying stuff, but I never really saw it on social media. But he'd say it. He'd always freak out about it. It would mess with his mental health. He'd make videos on it and then delete it. But this is when people publicly were calling him out online for being creepy with minors. So this message is from somebody that was pretending to be a minor. I know this is official Facebook as well because I deep dived for this video to figure out that it was him. And the first message that the decoy sent was, "Hi, Uwu." And Brandon responds, "Hi, what's up?" Nothing too bad there. Yeah. Later on, they say, "Not much, eating some Skittles. Okay. What about you?" "About to eat some gummy worms, XD." "Oh, I love gummy worms, especially the sour ones." "That's what I'm eating, the sour ones, XD." "The bestest, hee hee." "Yep, XD." "What are you doing besides eating gummy worms?" "Petting my dog." And then the person that's pretending to be the minor in these messages sends a video of themselves, supposedly. And they just said, "I'm just doing my hair. I think it's on fleek today." And he responds, "Your hair is awesome, XD." They say, "Thank you, Uwu face. No problem, XD. I like your style, by the way. Thank you." And then they send another video of themselves. They say, "Where are you from?" He says, "Charlotte, NC." They said, "Oh, nice. I grew up not too far from there. I live in Durham."
Uwu's a
Me and my friend Kat are about the only seen people around where I live.
Pause. Question.
Back at that picture?
No, I'm a baby on the internet, and I know that the Uwu thing is like a anime weird shit, but like you said Uwu face. Is it meant to be a face? I thought it was something.
Yeah, the face is it's meant to represent like an emoji, the Uwu like little.
What? How is it supposed to be
like that? So you see how this is like a typed emoji like that sideways, right?
Yeah, well that makes sense because it's a mouth.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So what the fuck does? I'm so confused.
Yeah, it was unnecessary.
The internet's a strange place.
It really, in all honesty, most.
Why is it a face? I thought it was just like a saying.
The little like wincing thing, like ooh, like it's a thing. Don't worry. But look at her; she looks like the blondie Eugenia Clooney, like with like twice as much hair.
Because up until recently, Olap, if I thought something was weird, I didn't fucking think about it. Ever. And it didn't exist to me. And only until recently have I been like, oh, weird shit's funny to look at.
Oh, you mean since I make you look at all the weird shit and go, look at this?
Yeah, I lived a happy, healthy life until I met death.
I'm responsible for a lot of people saying that shit, by the way. Like Punk was in the chat, will tell you.
Yeah, I'm not kidding when I say this is the first time I've ever it wasn't until maybe 2019 that I even commented on my first or even opened the comments of a YouTube video. Like I just didn't even wasn't about interacting with the internet like that. And like if I didn't know something, I just didn't want to.
No, I've interacted far too long.
But I thought it was just something people said.
Account, put it that way. This is not my original account. I've been here a long time. Seen too much, some might say. I got PTSD. Oh no, give me money.
Yeah, this is actually a crisis stream, in case you guys were wondering.
I don't even have a Cash App or a PayPal. Fuck, I've gone
I've
wrong.
been just rolling
I don't
with
even have
it.
one.
Kate, I've been just rolling with it, but now I'm a talking head on the internet, so I have to question things, you know? I gotta know stuff now.
That's
People
right.
expect me to know shit. What's up,
Don't-
Melinda? Good
I
morning.
had that in Belinda's chat the other day. So somebody came at me in Belinda's chat. This person called Kim was like, "Oh, Def, have you looked into that what person yet?" And I was like,
Oh,
"No,
yeah.
not really." And I was like, "It's kind of gone off the boil now," sort of thing. And they was like, "Well, you said you was going to look into her," and I was like, "Did I?" Well, you know, I've got other things like bigger fish to fry, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like maybe I will at some point. And then they
Maybe
was
we
like,
could watch that doc or
no,
whatever.
and they just came at me sideways, like going, "Oh, you're doing this YouTuber snobbery thing now. Don't be like that." And I was like, "No, I was legitimately saying I've got like fucking too much on my plate at the moment. What the fuck? Like crazy."
Yeah, Death, you're also a talking head on the internet now, and people expect
Oh
things
yeah,
from
but they
you.
all come at me, don't they? They're all like, "Oh,
Yeah,
Def, why don't
they
you? Def,
do.
Like, fuck off."
It's because you're the manager. They know. They've read our agreement. Just kidding.
You should know better by now to fucking step to me, though, in all honesty, because you're going to get something like some terse words back. Like, yeah, this is not my life. I cram it in. We're lucky if we do 1 or 2 streams a week. That's it, you know. You fucking want me to research this what now person? You go research her. Go make a channel, whoever. Fucking hell.
Yeah, no, and actually, I think I sent you the like interview that she did, and you were like, I don't really want to even like, I don't like this topic, you know, like
It's
some
all
people don't
icky,
want to.
it's
Some of this
disgusting.
shit's too deep, you guys. Some of this shit's too
Right.
gross, and it
Right.
doesn't deserve to be thought about sometimes, you know.
Although we're called deadly content and we want to trawl the fucking internet for toxic content, there's a certain amount of like toxicity that I want to
Yeah.
explore. And when it comes to like fucking dead babies and shit, it's not really the point and laugh content I want to fucking look at.
Yeah, and that's
right.
like, I mean, that's a respectable thing, honestly.
And we say that like that's in our fucking channel description. We're here to point and laugh, right? The majority of the time. Sure, we call out some shit if need be, but we're not trying to purposely like take ourselves down a bleak path now.
Yeah, I had to sign an NDA, and one of the clauses was I have to call her Death Nipple behind the scenes.
Oh dear. If I made you sign some shit, it would be watertight, trust me. It wouldn't be their little flim flam fucking printed out contracts. They don't know what they're fucking doing. That NDA doesn't pertain to any sort of like secrecy unless it pertains to the actual company business. They're idiots.
No, yeah. I think AJ claimed to have signed one, but she's out here talking, so.
Yeah, but and also there's breaches that's already occurred, but we'll get into that at a later date.
Yeah.
Anyway, onwards with this.
She's got too much hair to iron.
XD. I like your style, by the way. Thank you. And then they send another video of themselves.
really
They say, "Where are you from?" He says, "Charlotte, NC." They said, "Oh, nice. I grew up not too far from there. I live in Durham." Me and my friend Kat are about the only seen people around where I live. I don't know who that is, but I feel it. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one. If you ever want to hang out, we could get into something one weekend if you'd want to. That would be cool, XD. Yeah, XD. Your girlfriend wouldn't be mad or anything, right? Oh man, it's about to get weird. He says, "She's not my girlfriend anymore, sad face. Me and her are friends now because of some complications, side face." I would assume the complications were probably the predator accusations. I think that probably maybe did a dent into the relationship, just an assumption. They said, "Oh, okay, so you're single." And he says, "Yes." Me too. The last guy I dated was a jerk. He just used me for what he wanted and dipped.
Yeah, Belinda, does that stand for non-doxing your NDA? Is that what you're, is the D in the NDA doxing?
NDA now stands for no doxing, assholes. That's the rule. We run by NDA here. No doxing, assholes. Stop it.
I had to store it just for that.
after he got it. That sucks. He does sound a lot like a jerk. Tell me about it. There's no good guys no more. I'm a hopeless romantic, and I feel like I'm just waiting for my Prince Charming to come and swoop me off my feet. Brandon Brootal said, yeah, can you add me on Facebook? I tried, it won't let me. And I can't find your profile, sad face. He says, I can't add you. Are you a minor? Sorry, but bye. And then they said, damn, for real? And then they said, chill, I'm not going to get you in trouble. Plus, I'm the legal age of consent. Okay, whatever, dude. See you around. They sent him an audio message, which I don't know what that says. I want to be friends, but you're too young. I don't want to be a Dobby vanity. I don't make friends with minors. I'm 34 years old. I won't tell no one if you won't. So as you can see from those messages, not looking so good. He keeps on talking to them, even though they're saying that they're minor, probably a bad sign. He's also acknowledging that he shouldn't be talking to them, but continues to talk to them. I mean, you are a really cute emo chick, XD, and you're cute emo boy, Uwu. Thank you. When do you want to hang with me then? So right here is a big problem, and I don't know exactly how old this person's pretending to be, but he pretty much acknowledges that they're a minor and he shouldn't be talking to them, and then he says, okay, you know what? You're really cute emo chick. I want to hang out with you, which is absolutely insane. And then they said, anytime you're free, hee hee. Okay, can I see more pictures? Sure, uwu. And then the person sends a picture and he says, not those pictures, XD. And they say, oh, what do you mean? I want less clothing. Naughty pictures, XD. And then they reply, I don't know. That's fucking creepy. That is fucking super creepy. Oh my God, did they actually like, oh my God, what the fuck? And then he says, it's okay. Forget I said anything. I'll just go. I'm not a pedophile though, by the way. I'm a 34-year-old grown man. No, it's fine, Brandon. Here, hee hee. I would assume that they probably Googled an image and just sent him some random nude of somebody, I would assume. Because this is like a plant. He replied, F your... God.
Oh no.
This is so hard to read. I'm sorry. He replied, you're a hot emo girl of my dreams. You're real though, right? I don't want to be like a Davi vanity. Yes, I'm real. And don't worry, you won't be like Davi, silly. I'm almost 16 and my parents won't care. It's the legal age of consent, uwu. I don't know where it's legal, but so maybe where they live 16 is legal, but they're still 15, they're saying at this time, which is no matter what, it's weird. I mean, he's 34. He shouldn't be talking to a 16, 15, etc. He shouldn't be talking to. So he says, your age doesn't bother me. Hopefully mine doesn't bother you. No.
What the fuck? He's 30 fucking 5. 30 motherfucking 5, this dude.
2 decades over what this girl's claiming to be. He's saying that it's a fake, but that is and just so everyone is aware, most states the age of consent does float between like 15 and 16.
Yeah,
sadly.
He's legitimately old enough to be her father. Yeah.
Oh no.
This is some gross shit. Fucking hell. Ugh.
Nope, I like older guys. And I like younger, XD. They said, that's hot. Oh my God, it's so hard to read these. He replied, my fuck is hard, XD. If anybody says my fuck is hard and then puts an XD at the end, oh my God, you need to block them instantly. They're obviously a creep.
I've never had someone
replied,
text
it better
XD to
be.
me before.
Can I see more, like a video showing you? And they replied, can I have one of you? If you send more XD, I want to see you though. I'll send, I promise, just one more. Okay, fine, 1 second. And then they sent a photo of something I don't know. Oh God. And this part, he says,
hey,
you look
tragic.
Really
this is what grooming
XD
looks like,
face.
you freak.
Goddamn. And then they said, I am hee hee winky face.
Too many
Can I have one now? Hello? He said, I'm sorry, I just came. I'll send you one next time, XD. You can just wait to see it in person. Wow, really? He said, yes, XD, it was hot. And she said, no, I meant really to you're not going to send anything and then tell me I have to wait until I see you. Yeah, I'm sorry. It will be better in person. Plus, if you're not real, you can't use it against me. And this is when the person comes out about not actually being a minor and these photos not actually being of them. Well, guess what? I'm not real and I have those messages to use against you. Hopefully getting off to what you thought was a minor was worth it, sick creep. I got those off of a corn website. And then Brandon Brootal just never replied to those. And then people in his comment section start calling him out for being a file. And then people posted the videos and the screenshots of what this person said on TikTok and etc. And he starts replying to people calling him a pedophile. And he responds, no, I stopped talking to that 15-year-old after finding her age. Someone was impersonating me, asking her for nudes to make it look like I was initiating when I did not. And the 15-year-old is blocked and is staying blocked. I prefer alternative women who are 22 plus. And then people are saying the video is literally proof, which it is.
Well, that's not true, is it? Because we saw the timeline on it and the photos on it, and he wasn't like objecting to any of it at all until at the end there, when he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to send you a photo back, you know, because you may not be real." And then they were like, "Well, I'm not," and this and this and this. And that's the
Which,
only
you know,
reason he stopped replying. That's the only reason he stopped replying.
And the fact that he had the wherewithal to even like think like, oh, I know I shouldn't send something back. That means you know that this is wrong, buddy.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be receiving or looking at that stuff either, or asking for that stuff, or participating with that stuff in any fucking shape or form. What?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But his like admission of like, oh, I'm not going to send you anything just in cases, and it's like that means you know that what you're doing right now is wrong.
Right.
Like,
Well, he knew that when they're like about the age thing, and then like receiving the photos and all of that, they already were more than aware. And it was only when they actually fucking dropped the clanger that he stopped participating in it. There was no other reason that he stopped.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he kind of tried to end the conversation, and then she sent the first picture, and then he was like, "Oh, never mind." My cock is hard, XD. Can't believe I just said that. I'm sorry, everybody.
But there was more than one picture, right? So
yeah,
if he didn't want her pictures and she dropped one picture, why didn't he instantly block and instantly? Do you see what I'm trying to say? Why there would be no chance to have multiple pictures, right? Because you already would have blocked after the first one if that's not what you want. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it's 2 photos, whether it's 200 photos, if you don't block after that first one, it means that you want more.
Yeah.
This person said, "No, dude," and he replied, no, someone took an image and name and asked her for nudes to make it look like I'm a pedo. I stopped talking to her once I found out her age, and I have her blocked, and now she will stay blocked. Brandon, that's not how screen recordings work unless you are a master editor. There's no way that that could happen in a recording. And they're showing your username at the end of the video. God damn it, Brandon. I trusted you and defended you in the past, and now this. Stop flirting and asking for pictures of underage girls, you creep. Now, I can't confirm that the sexual parts are completely him, but I highly doubt that those are fake, because he does confirm that the beginning messages to this person were completely true. So things are not looking good for Brandon. He was definitely talking to a minor, which is completely inappropriate. And disgusting, and now he's trying to defend himself. So these are some videos of him addressing the situation.
No, everybody, this guy's a liar. There's screenshots because someone made an account and used my profile picture and started messaging her, right? And then they screenshot it to make it look like me. Okay, do you get it? I'm not a liar. I'm saying it's true. What they did was they took my profile picture and my name, they made an account with it, and they started talking to her through that account, and then they screenshot it to send out to everyone.
Well, no, that's not true, because we just saw the previous screenshots where he was in comment sections defending the situation, right? We just saw a bunch of screenshots of him in comment section defending the whole fucking thing. So you can't have it as in you've already defended yourself and the situation and then go, oh, and by the way, that wasn't me. Somebody else made that account and all those screenshots are fake, because you already defended it, as in you participated, defended, and now you're pretending that it wasn't you. Correct or not?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I think it went down.
I mean, if he was going to run with this narrative, he should have done this first, right? Before he fucking started going out there in comment sections. Just what I thought.
So really, it wasn't me saying all that. I was talking to the girl for a bit, but I didn't check her age yet. But when I did check her age, I stopped talking to her. Yeah, so I never asked for nude pictures or anything like that. Because again, that's the fake account of me asking for that, because I don't even ask for nudes from women, and I can't be a pedophile because I'm attracted to women. Last night I jerked off to a woman with big boobs, right? Not kid. I didn't go off to some kid. Now, how can I be a pedophile if I'm into women with big boobs too?
Hi Hi, Brandon. You can hook up with adult women and still be attracted to minors. It's happened a lot. I mean, look at Davi Vanity and these.
Yeah, there's been a lot of married men with children of their own, families of their own, and none of them are known, not one family member, you know, and those men have been out there actively participating in that way, and it's all come out in the wash. And, you know, there's been many instances of that, in fact, so it's not unusual. You know, people have a fucking cover in some sense, whether it's, you know, they're looking at girlfriends or married or got a family of their own or whatever it is, and still doing all kinds of fucked up behaviors. Even fucking serial killers, god damn it, have done that shit, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not really a
Ugh.
rhyme or yeah, we haven't got much more of this, fortunately.
These other people, they were still hooking up with adult women while hooking up with minors. It's creepy and it shouldn't happen, but it doesn't excuse you from being into young people. I just want to put that out there.
There's a school down that road down there. And guess what? I live in an area where there's a school. Do you know what area I was living? They can't live in an area where there's a school.
That's not true, because if you're a pedophile and you haven't gotten arrested for it, you can still live near schools, which would make sense why Brandon is able to be next to a school, because he hasn't been arrested for this. It doesn't make it not true, though. Those messages seem pretty damn real. Plus, you're admitting to the beginning of it, which already pretty much makes it seem like, okay, you were talking to a minor and you probably did continue to talk to them. Just when things leaked, you didn't want to admit it. So those are some of his arguments for why he's not a P word. I'm going to have to say that does not really clear up anything or make him look any better. I'm going to be quite honest.
Hello, everybody. So there's this thing going around where I was so-called talking to a 14-year-old. The girl started messaging me first. I messaged her. I did not know her age. And then she started messaging me other stuff. And then I was like, okay. I checked her age and I told her to stop talking to me. I said, I can't talk to you. You're a minor. And so she kept talking to me. And
so don't reply.
She sent some photos.
Block.
I didn't ask
That's what
for
block is for.
Messages look like he asked for them.
Instantly. And then I was like, no, I can't do this. And I was at church at the moment when she sent those photos. That's bad. But anyway, what I want everybody to know is I don't trust recordings. I don't trust videos. I don't trust screenshots, because anyone can fake a screenshot. No, I didn't call her cute. There's one message in there where it seems like I said she's cute, but no.
There's more than that. You literally said you
There's another
came.
one where I so-called asked for news, but not really, because she just sent them to me, and so I blocked her. She is blocked right now.
What? Wait. So he said there's one message where it looks like I said, can you send nudes? But she just sent them to me. So it's not really. Either way, dude, she's still a minor that sent you nude. What the frick? And I know it's not a real minor because, you know, it was a setup. But like from what he knew, it was a minor. Oh, that's bad. This guy needs to get a lawyer before he speaks.
It basically was a trap.
Yes.
They trapped me into talking to her.
No.
And then
that was all you.
The messages that I said into what I didn't say.
Doesn't really sound like it.
It was some sort of whatever.
He's got some boogers.
And the age I date is 22 and up.
Okay, all right. No. I think he's in the clear, guys. He said he's only into 22-year-old women. We're fine.
Even that is a bit like, as a 35-year-old, like, that's still a bit out of your. Why are you looking for so young? Like early 20s, like that. Even what would you know?
Yeah.
What would a 22-year-old see in a 35-year-old? That's, you know, not a stable fucking individual by any means. You don't like bring anything to the table. Clearly, you know, most 35-year-olds have accomplished something. They're not still acting like fucking 22-year-olds. And if they wanted to be with a 22-year-old, someone of their own age, then they would be. They wouldn't be looking for some weirdo fucking 35-year-old to date that still thinks that he's of that age.
Yeah, like he lives at home. He doesn't have anything going for him. His hair isn't even that cute.
I just think it's a weird thing to be like, oh, I only date from 20. It's like, yeah, okay. Even that discuss. Even that
Having an
starts. Why don't you
age?
say, like, I look for women of my fucking own age group? Why don't you say that?
Yeah, like ±5 or whatever, you know, like, it's weird.
Because, like I say, he's mentally and emotionally stunted. He thinks he's fucking of that age group, right? He thinks he is a 15-year-old boy, right? And therefore he wants to date girls of that age. And this is where often, like, you'll find that sort of connection with a lot of these types where they actually think that they're still of those realms.
Yeah.
Just strange. Blah.
My bad. I shouldn't believe those messages. You're right. He said he's only into 22-year-old women, of course. So right here we have some text from him. She sent those pictures without my permission. Then I blocked her because she wouldn't stop trying to talk to me. I didn't know she was a minor until I checked her age, and then I stopped talking to her and blocked her. Then why I asked for naughty photos? I didn't. She just sent them, probably saying I asked for them. He's just repeating the same exact thing that he's saying. And that's pretty much where this story ends, is that people now believe that Brandon Brootal is a predator. So now Brandon Brootal is confirmed alive, which is good, but unfortunately he probably is a predator. And I took it upon myself to reach out to Brandon Brootal and see what he had to say about this. I first wanted to let him know that I'm going to be doing a video on him because I was concerned about his mental health. And I don't want him to get upset or be angry about me making a video on him, even though no matter what, I was still going to probably do it because he's a public influencer and I'm allowed to make videos about whoever the fuck I want. But I wanted to give him a heads up, and I was worried for his mental health because of things like in the past where he has overdosed and tried to take his own life. That did, scare me to make a video about him. So I reached out to him on TikTok and he did reply. Initially, I let him know that I was making a video, and the video was mostly just going to be centered around people thinking that he passed away when he didn't. But then more things came out, like the accusations that he had, and I had to add that in because otherwise I feel like I'm not covering the full story. Brandon Brootal said, "You can make the video. What happened was I couldn't get to sleep for 3 days in a row, and so it scared me, so I overdosed on pills, but lived through it." I said, "I'm glad you're right now. Please stay strong." And he replied, "I have people impersonating me while talking to minors, sad face, but I'm going to try to stay strong. Could you tell me more about that? I was wondering about that. Is it a fake account that they made saying that it was you, or was it you?" I saw their video pop up, but I wanted to hear your side on the story before assuming anything, of course. I was talking to her saying I was going to add her on Facebook, but once I went to her account, I found out that she was a minor, so I told her I couldn't add her because she's a minor. But she kept messaging me, so I blocked her. But other people twisted the messages and made it look like I kept messaging her stuff I never said. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he didn't really add anything to that conversation that was new. It was pretty much the same exact thing that he said on his live streams when he addressed the situation. I'm only into 22-year-old women, but they have to be emo, but I don't talk to minors, and I'll put it in my bio. And I know people have been accusing me of this for a long time, but I did talk to the minor, but I didn't get sexual with her because that's Photoshop and people are liars. It just doesn't sound legitimate. I don't want Brandon to be depressed. I don't want him to do anything stupid. I want him to stay strong. It is pretty obvious that he was probably talking to a minor inappropriately. I could not believe in any situation that this would be photoshopped. I mean, he already admitted that they were talking, which is insane. And that's pretty much where the story ends here. I hope you enjoyed this video. It took a long time to film, so please hit the like button. You can also check out my new items at nevertakeitoff.com/Johnny Gilbert. I have a bunch of jewelry.
Yeah, thanks, Johnny Gilbert. That was a good video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that
Do you want a palette
I love how
cleanser
emo
with,
hair. What did song maybe?
Yeah, that's what I was
Or
going to say.
you got something else? Okay.
No,
good.
that's exactly what I was going to say. You finished off my sentence. Exactly. I was just,
Let me do it.
He went to his homepage and he's got music on there.
Okay, guys, palette cleanser. This is the song that has made me a producer. Different idiom daily made this. I love the fucking microwave plate analogy that Megs has. So she mixed and made this song. She said the music might ping copyright, but it doesn't do any like monetization or anything. So if anyone wants to use it, you can.
If anybody wants Johnny's channel, I put it in the chat for you, or if you want to subscribe to him because he does good content. Sorry.
Yeah. So this is the first song Did made. She's working on a few others because we've had some great ideas. If you have any song ideas, just throw them out in whatever chat you're in that me or her might be
Started
in.
off from the microwave thing, and me and Little Boots started singing along, and I sang this one. And originally, you didn't even know the song, did you? You was like, "What are you singing?"
No, I thought y'all were kind of singing the Flow Rider song because I guess that song goes off of this one.
It goes to that Pete Burns, right? Yeah.
So yeah, so this is that song. It's got subtitles. I love it so much.
You might have to turn it up more because it is really quiet.
This was her first time ever mixing music or anything, so apologies. It's got some subtitles, but yeah. I wish I could.
If I get to know your name, big bad could get your private number, baby. I'll dox you. All I know is that to me, you look like you've got money. Open up your wallet, D. I want some for me. I set my sights on you, Clara, on the end of you, and I got to get my bag now, baby. All I know is that to me, you look like you've got money. Sell your condo for me. Watch out, here I come. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a microwave plate. Round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a microwave plate. Right round, round, round.
It's so good. That condo line is my favorite. Please sell your condo for me.
I reckon I could shush this up and bring the vocals out in it and,
yeah.
play the audios. I reckon I could do some shit on this.
She literally had this idea. We talked about it. She sent me the lyrics and then she's like, I'm learning how to make a video right now. I'm learning how to do right now. Just to put this, it was so great. So this is literally her first time ever editing music, ever recording her voice for a song. So A
videos,
fucking plus.
Little Boots making thumbnails. We're all going now.
We are all producers now, baby. Professionals.
And I would like to move into your pocket closer. All I know is that to me, you look like you've got money.
Open up your wallet, D.
Here I come. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a microwave plate. Right round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a microwave plate. Right round, round, round. I need your All I know is that to me, you look like you have money. Please sell your condo for me. Watch out, here I come. You spin me right round, right round. Microwave plate, right round, round, round. You spin me right round, right round like a microwave.
We're ready.
Right round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Oh my god, it's amazing, isn't it?
Round, round. You spin me right round.
Well, because Nick said he was like a microwave plate.
Round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Yeah, he was very specifically the microwave plate was what he was. He was like, I am just a microwave plate because I just spin around all the time.
Victim plate spinning around.
Yeah.
You spin me right round,
so good.
Right round like a
All right, I'll stop it there. She didn't know how to fade it out. She was like, I don't know how to fade the lyrics at the end, but here we go.
I reckon that, yeah, I was just up. I can bring her vocals out and layer the music, and the audio needs something on it. I could do some shit on that.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it, though? What?
It is
How?
brilliant.
She literally made that in like a day too. She like
Yeah.
maybe 2 days. We were messaging about it. I think I told you, Death. I was like, "Oh yeah, Did wants to make a song," and then all of a sudden she like made it. I was like, "Oh shit!"
To be
That's
fair, we've got the
amazing.
best mods, the best super mods, the best audience, like people that are
Y'all are
DMing
awesome.
us shit, making us shit, and yeah, you're all brilliant. We love you all.
Like round of applause for bringing that analogy to
Yeah,
life.
different
Me,
idiom
like,
daily.
oh my
Well
god,
done. We love you dearly. Thank you for making that for us.
that was art, yo. That's the link I put up there in the chat, you guys. She made it public. Go tell her you love it in the comments. She's working at what's she working? She told me she's working on another one. She was telling me. She sent me. I didn't even did. I love you. I haven't even read your message. Your last one's like, haha, essay. I haven't had a chance to. I woke up and started this stream up, so. But it's amazing. I love it so much. Yeah, dude, she sprung it out. She's like, I'm learning a guitar line right now. Her, I think her SO is a music person, so they've got a bunch of stuff, but she's never like tried any of it at all. She's like, oh my god. So she's doing amazing. Amazing. A plus, A plus. Next one's got ukulele potentially.
So I'm gonna, now we've had a little palate cleanser, I'll prepare you for something else.
What does
This
that
is
say?
Airsoft Fatty threatening
Oh
people's
no.
Hey, what is this shot?
What's he?
Okay. So you can pick it up.
So this poor Asian laundromat worker has to deal with Fatty and his goons coming into the store so that he can give off his mildewing and disgusting clothing that hasn't been washed in over a month. It's a punishment that, honestly, I can't imagine this small town in New York is really ready to put up with. Either way, you know, it's all goofs and gags, guys. Come on, let's not read into it too much. Either way, today we're going to examine some things that Fatty's been up to, and I sort of want to use Fatty in quotation marks because everything that I think is posted by Fatty, outside of maybe some videos, are so like, you know, Twitter or Instagram or community posts, stuff like that. I think is all done by Blazer, you know, his community manager.
I'm sorry, I need to speed it up. This guy talks too slow, like it's doing something to my brain cells. I feel them slowly.
Why did this guy take his shirt off? No one wants to see your man titties. They're not cute.
He's taking off all these sweaty fucking clothes, right? To fucking get him laundered there. That's why this Chinese guy stink. Yeah.
Oh no! Listen, if I can't show you my titties, I don't want to see yours.
Yeah, but imagine having to smell the funk as well.
Oh no! Yeah, look, those titties are flappy. They got a little folds. Those smell.
Yeah, that guy's like, you can smell his titty sweat. That's what that face is. Look at it.
He can't say what, fatty or what? Is that the F word? Or is it the other one?
And I've even had a comment on a video previously from Fatty talking, and it wasn't even like on a Fatty video, it was on some other video. And so it's like, okay, well, clearly they're aware, they're watching all the content that is going on. And I think it's kind of obvious that like Fatty can't even figure out how to like function his own videos. So I don't think he's the mastermind behind all these things coming out. One of them is there was some spat on Instagram with some like cannabis dealer or something about, I don't know, they were getting in some argument in the DMs, and Fatty was saying, yeah, I'll come and flip your table at the next convention or whatever. And it's like all this like mad talk. It's like, I don't necessarily view Fatty as like a nefarious character. It doesn't really seem like it's up his wheelhouse to try and threaten people. So it sort of seems like, you know, it's probably his manager's doing, and it's excluding Chris from other communities. He even said that he wanted to gauge interest in doing a 420 review channel.
Oh my god!
Doesn't make any sense. I don't want to watch that. You know, I mean, I guess you can try and separate your niche. I don't think it's going to be successful. But even still, it's like if you're getting in arguments with dealers on Instagram, I'm sure Fanny is like blacklisted from a lot of these groups online. And in turn, it's affecting his bottom line. He's not able to get these connections with other people. And he's sort of isolated. And that's sort of what the tiny house has become. He's on Blazer's family land or whatever. So he's isolated there. He doesn't have any of his friends anymore. There's getting, you know, in spats with creators online and stuff. It's like, it's not looking good. But we're going to examine some of this stuff. We're going to examine some of his shorts, some of his whatever. Either way, enough babbling.
This is Filmora 9, the easy-to-use drag-and-dropping multi-track screen recording social sharing video editor.
Thanks.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Before we hop into the video, forgive me if you guys hear the sound of fan stuff in the background. It gets really hot in the tiny home with how well insulated it is, and it is way too hot not to be running fans. Even then, like, I might even try breaking out the AC later. It's getting that warm in here.
So we've made this point before. He lives in New York, and in a lot of these like slightly lower northern cities, you know, like, you know, some of the Midwest in New York and whatever, Pennsylvania, you know, it's going to get really humid and can be really hot at times. So it's no surprise that there's a lot of heat going on. He misspoke. You know, it's not because the house is over insulated. If anything, I'm worried that it's not insulated enough, and when winter rolls around, it's going to be horrible in there. It's like he doesn't have any ventilation inside of his house. He has like a couple windows, but like I don't think he has ventilation for the shower. So like humidity is just constantly building within his dwelling. So it's not looking good. He should have AC units. He probably needs 2 of them in all honesty at like all times, or at the very least keep all windows open to just get a draft coming in. Either way, not good.
Unfair, Sarah.
If I just lay here, would you lie with me?
Oh, goodness.
Just forget the world.
So this is the A+ content that Fatty is coming up with originality. You know, we looked at him doing the paintball art in the previous video, and now we get to see him do acapella covers of songs. Now he's done it in the past, and it was something that Ian, of all people, pointed out during his documentary.
He has a
like,
better
his
body
content is
shape
so
than her.
varied that it's like you don't know what you're going to expect from him. I am going to save you from having to hear the rest of the acapella. I mean, Fatty's not necessarily a bad singer. He's not a singer in the regards that he could become like a professional singer or sell records or anything like that. Like I think he's more suited to be like second seat at like a gospel choir, you know, or a church choir. You know, somebody who's decently good. You're not offended when you hear him sing, but not good enough to like blow you back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
That's
okay.
True.
So I believe this is prior to him going to New Jersey.
Oh my God! Is that where the back of his head supposedly ends? Where the hair is?
All those
That's his neck.
videos.
Oh
down
my
on the boardwalk.
God!
But you know,
oh my God! Pause it. Look at. See where the line is? Where the barber stopped? So that's the end of his head. That's all neck. That is all neck. Below it. Oh no! Hubba bubba.
What's going on with this little tuft here? What's that meant to be doing?
That's just head flub. That's more flub. It just pushed it out because that barber's already cut that hair.
Dumber haircut. What's with the fucking Dumber and Dumber? Look, it's like Fat Dumber and Dumber. Plumper and Plumper, we'll call him.
Although sick lineup. Look at that fade. That fade is bad. That's a bad haircut.
Look, imagine this, right? So measure from here to here. He's got a thicker neck
it's so
than
fall
a
around.
Rottweiler. He's got a
He
thicker
doesn't have a
fucking
neck.
than a Rottweiler.
He doesn't have a neck. His neck is my waistline, bet.
Well, it's a barrel. Yeah, it's just a barrel of flesh
my
around his
God.
face. I'm wondering how he squeezed himself into one of these chairs because it's got 2 arms.
He's stuck. He probably had to get a different chair.
Oh,
I used to work at a
maybe.
hair salon, and we had to use a different chair when a big lady came in once.
Yeah.
She knew though. You gotta know. She came in. She's like, "I need a different chair. I can't do that." I'm like, "Okay, well, we got a different one for you. Here you go."
Yeah. Heavy cargo chair incoming.
Oh my God. I just can't get over
you know
that.
you're going to a really uptight establishment when you have some crackhead dancing right next door to the shuttered business adjacent to your barbershop. He also just sort of looks like
yeah, look at that fade. It's bad.
koi fish
No, we don't
with
do
its
koi
head
fish
poking out
like
of the
that.
water, waiting to get some food dropped into him. And you know, if this is the content that Benny wants to navigate towards, because I actually don't think his shorts are that bad. Because like the short snippets, I can sort of get past all the bad ones. They're just like, okay, yeah, dude, cool, nice. and get to the ones that he's like hotboxing inside of his outhouse. It's like those ones are pretty decent. I'd rather like the stretched out long form content that he doesn't cut and edit anything out of. So then it's just like a complete mess.
Oh yeah, you know.
Wow. The diet is back on the menu, boys. You know, it's always funny. I just wish that anybody that would ever talk about dieting or getting in better shape or even making content related to that would just be consistent or honest. It's like Fatty has zero interest in losing weight, and like that's perfectly fine if he doesn't try and masquerade it or say things from time to time. And in defense, it can be like a defense mechanism in certain instances. So like when he's gone to like the Chinese buffet and he's like, oh, it's a cheat meal or it's like a one.
Why do most fat men have always like these little pug faces? Like they've always got like tiny little noses, and have you noticed that about fat men? They've always got like a similar
weak genes. That's my answer.
Yeah, but they're always like got like that like baby face thing going on as well. Not just because they're chubby, but they've always got like little small features, like little noses, and it's not just because they're fat. Like you can tell, like, and they always got that. It's never like other guys. I don't know. They always look like little rotund pugs to me. Men when they're chubby like that or fat.
One-off thing. I haven't eaten anything all day today. That's just a defense mechanism to like try and brace yourself from criticism. It doesn't work because people see right through it. It's like, well, if you're actually losing weight and we could see progress in different videos, then it wouldn't be a big deal. But it's like, if you want to eat, you want to double fist donuts for a meme or whatever, and that's what you want to do every day, go off, King. I don't wholly endorse it, but if that's the content you want to make, sure, you can do that. I'm not going to stop you. But don't come back and say, I'm going to start doing exercise videos, or I'm going to eat better, or that this spaghetti dish he makes later in the video is actually healthy and nutritional. It's like, stick in your lane.
We just recently hit 500,000, which is absolutely amazing. We are working on a special that should be out in the next 2 weeks' time. Take a look at your tab with it to make sure it's nice and special.
Get your ship together with Shopify, the commerce platform designed for entrepreneurs. Buy and
Morning,
print labels.
GP.
Daddy of the past. That was a great intro. Thank you. And yeah, congratulations on the 500,000 subs. Woo-hoo! You can barely hold the camera still.
You know, it's really nice to start off your video by just like completely gargling your own balls and filleting yourself. And it's like, it's cool. You can be happy that you reach 500,000 subscribers. I know. So I check in with the Reddit every once in a while in case any of the Reddit people watch any of these fatty videos. I check in every once in a while just to see what's going on. And, you know, there was some back and forth about whether or not people think it was legitimate that Fatty gained these extra subscribers and views and whatever. So like the only odd part of Fatty's social blade.
Look at that. Yeah, for a channel of that size, he's not doing that well. You know? Like, you can have as many subs in the world, but if your views don't reflect proportionally what you should be, then, yeah, it's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's much smaller channels that get fucking figures of that size, you know what I mean? And you work better in their algorithm. If you're meeting your view to sub ratio a lot of the time, or even close to, then you'll hit that algorithm better. Whereas if you've got a massive fucking channel and you're not even 10%, you're kind of classed as a dead channel to the algorithm.
Kate, I love that saying so much. Turbotism. It's so funny. Like I want to like name streams this and shit. Like, can I do that? Is that allowed?
No, you can't. No,
I can't. God, it's so funny. Oh my god, I love alliteration and shit.
The only way we might be able to get away with it, the only way I reckon we could get away with it is if you make it one word, maybe. So you know how we turned content, right? So we couldn't have it without the ENT, could we now? Right?
Yeah.
So if we squeeze it into one word and make it turbotisms as in all one word, you might be able to, yeah. But you could get a lot of thumbs down and complaints because of it as well, and people could still feel they could still be free enough to report it because of that reason. People aren't stupid. You know.
Oh, the Dear John letter. Yeah, Kate, I got a bone to pick with you. Side note, someone hand wrote Belinda a strongly worded Karen email, 7 pages long, Kate, because you insulted Clara's nose. Do you know this?
What? No, I didn't know this.
So Belinda told us on our members live the other day, join Belinda's top 2 tiers of membership to chat with us on some weekends every once in a while. But yeah, so she read this letter to us, handwritten 7 pages that her mods didn't reprimand Kate Winslet. So Kate Winslet, you and your turbotism, this is me reprimanding you.
Wait a minute.
Kate,
So this person
we
that
need a way
penned
to
it-
send it to you. Do you have an email, any way for Belinda to we'll fucking send it to you, bitch. But we don't know how to talk to you other than in chats. But yeah, dude, there's a handwritten fucking letter. We all get 1 page and you're getting 3 of them, okay? She's gonna mail them to you. Okay, you gotta
Was
dox
this
yourself,
person
though.
by any chance related to the fucking hairy one or something? What's with the fucking essay?
Well, so okay, I'm gonna say this here now. The postmark came from Maryland, and I'm gonna say this right now to you guys. And GP, thank you so much for showing me something that happened on Twitter. I was quiet for a bit, and I was responding to that. I've posted something on my Twitter. I pinned it. But I'm fucking done being threatened. AK threatened me and told me that I deserve more than what she's done to me already. And I'm not fucking around with this, and I'm serious. So this is going to be the last time you ever hear me mention that fucking bitch at all. I don't take lightly to being threatened. I don't think that it's fucking cool. I'm not here to play these games. I'm over it. I don't deserve worse for calling you a fucking name. So yeah, anyway. Sorry, I just mentioned Maryland and I'm over it. But yeah. But Kate, for real, we want to send you the letter. It's hilarious. So if you want to know what happened, you can go to my Twitter. I pinned it. I'm just done with AK Texas threatening me. She said that I deserve worse than what she's done to me already because I called her Chewy.
And
so sorry if that name is too much for you. That threat is too much for fucking me.
With your fucking threats and fucking band around, you deserve worse. What worse you gonna do, hey bitch? Be clear with your words. Be clear with your threats. If you got all the fucking balls, then fucking say it. Say it.
And my thing is, I don't really want to fucking know what her worse is. Because I know who she is, and she's sick in the head, and she will do such bad things to people, and she will enjoy it. She enjoys this. She laughs. She's laughing right now if she hears this. So I hope you got your rocks off to it. Hope you flicked your bean good enough, AK. I'm fucking over it. I'm done. Leave me the fuck alone. I will never speak to you about you again. Got it? But I will keep talking about your boyfriend who posted a picture of my grandma online. So until he apologizes for that shit, I'm not done with him, though. Leave me the fuck alone.
There you go. Fuck you all.
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, you guys.
No, you say what you got to fucking say.
It's really serious today.
How many times have I told you? Fucking say what you got to say. Do it.
I've had to report things that they've said to the cops. I called a lawyer.
She fucking worse, and worse can be reported. So remember that.
Tragic made a comment that I know what it's like to lose a parent. Both my parents are alive. At that point, that's after they doxed me. That's before they tweeted my work. That's before they did all this shit, talked about my school, everything. So when that happened, when he made that comment that I know what it feels like to lose a parent, knowing both of them are fucking alive, knowing you have my full legit docs, you can look that up. You know. I don't know how I'm supposed to take that, huh? So I called a lawyer. I called my school. I have legal consult. I called them, and they said, there's nothing you can do because it's over the internet. There's nothing you can do. But we recommend reporting it to the police in case they do something. You know how fucked up that is? That's disgusting. I don't play these games. I'm not going to play these games. You don't like being called a name? Fine. I'll never call you a name ever again. How's that? Go terrorize someone else. Sorry, you guys. But that's it. And if you would like to know more, you can check out my Twitter.
Well, maybe I should start dropping some fucking DMs. Maybe you'll shut the fuck up when I start bringing stuff to the table, and you'll be like, oh, you won't want to see some stuff, okay?
Yeah. I don't get it, you know? And the thing is too, like, well, this is my last time speaking on this. Like, I stayed so fucking quiet. The last thing I said to you, AK, was that I fucking respected you. And I didn't mention you. I didn't speak about you for almost 3 goddamn months, bitch. 3 fucking months. Until you doxed my name. That's when I finally said your name. You broke that truce. I held it for so fucking long. You came jumping down my Twitter. Tragic came jumping down my Twitter. I posted a tweet saying that I was sad that there was a mass shooting in my state. I was out at clubs in that city that fucking night. I woke up to messages of people saying, "Are you still alive?" And I posted on my Twitter, "I hate hatred in this world." And Tragic and Nietzsche thought I was talking about them. That's the first time I broke my truce talking about them. And I didn't break yours still, AK, until months later.
Well, in all honesty, shameful blood, right? A lot of the reason why I put opinion in a lot of that stuff is because Little Boots wanted to veer away from that shit. And I respected her, right? And was like, all right, we won't, like, we did a couple of streams about him and I was going to do more. But she veered away. We didn't want to bring them to the table all the time, right? So I didn't.
Yeah.
But
I appreciate you guys a lot, like a hell of a lot. Like
there's
more than
gonna
a
be,
lot
like,
of you probably could know, but
me and Little Boots have decided, because obviously there's certain stuff that she might want to cover, or certain days where she feels like she wants to fire up a live stream and I'm not available, so she'll do it on her channel. And there's going to be content on my deaf channel as well, right? So, and me and her are still going to stream together on Deadly Content. But a lot of the shit that I've been kind of like holding back on may not be on this channel. And that's out of respect to Little Boots, because I'm not willing to fucking bring her any heat.
no, I appreciate you so much for that. I appreciate all you guys, everyone in chat, everyone. You guys have been really supportive. I'm here to have fun on the internet. That's what I'm here to have fun. The shit that they do is not fun. And that's why I left their group chat, because I wasn't having fun anymore. And I told them as much. And I still, to this day, AK, have shown you far more fucking respect than you have ever shown me or anyone, or even your damn self, to be quite frank.
Whereas I don't give a fuck, bitch. Remember that, right? I give 0 fucks, right? The only fact is that actually keeps me fucking in line is the fact that I give a fuck about Little Boots. Oh, yeah. But this is why, if we need to do our own shit and branch off and then come back together when we want to have fun streams, that's what we'll do.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to mention it, but then I wanted to tell you all that the
No,
letter
because
came
I'm
from
serious,
Maryland,
it's
so
about to fucking hit
I
the roof
just-
soon anyway, and people will be aware soon enough, because I'm about to fucking drop some shit. So, like, give it a week or so, all right? And you're all gonna have the fucking stream of the fucking year that you've been waiting for.
I want the person that wrote that handwritten letter to write a few.
I'm getting my ducks in a row. I'm getting the receipts all together, getting everything I fucking got, and some shit's gonna, like, the roof is coming off. Fuck you all. Again, fuck you all. Told you not to fuck with me, I fuck back. Now you're gonna fucking see. All of you. Now you will.
People want to complain about how people troll, like how we were just talking about someone complaining about Kate Winslet and shit. But we do all this on the internet. Kate Winslet stays in fucking chats. You know, this shit stays fucking here. She's not tweeting works. She's not calling grandmas. She's not fucking doing any of that shit. You know, we keep it on the internet. We keep it fun and funny. Like I thought that's how you guys were.
And I don't need to play.
But then I don't know. You let Tragic fuck you, and now you're a piece of shit.
In the
All right.
fucking muck like them lot. I don't need to play dirty. Everything I've got is fucking legit. Every fucking thing that I will bring to the table is fucking unquestionable. I've got receipts coming out my fucking ears, and I've got things like voice messages too, peeps. So let's you know, you can't fucking doubt those. Oh, we're gonna have the lot.
Yeah, imagine writing a letter, Kate. Belinda got it 10 days later. Also, you guys and everyone, she tagged a lot of people, and I left the tags in my screenshot. I had to do 3 screenshots of her fucking essay she wrote me. But all those people that you tagged, I want all of you to understand what you co-sign. What you co-sign is fucking bullshit. It's shit human behavior. Y'all are the problem with this world, with humanity, with society. Y'all are the pieces of shit.
Yeah, you are
Stop
all the
it.
pieces of shit. You all
Quit
fucking
being it.
admitted it. And I don't care if you're fucking bodega, if you're fucking attic, or what the fuck you are. You permitted this shit, okay? Then I feel free to fucking throw you all under the fucking bus now. You don't want to fucking stop? We'll keep going. I'll show you how much I can keep fucking going, because I've not even fucking begun yet.
What's up, Fedora? Sorry, I was telling everyone this funny story about Belinda getting a handwritten Karen letter in the mail about Kate mocking DC's nose. But
we want to
anyway.
keep coming for little boots, Fedora, all the fucking time, all the fucking time, all the fucking time. And I've had enough of it as well.
They come at me.
There's more than dropping
because I was
shit,
friendly with them.
There's going to be live streams, right? And it's going to take a few, maybe like 2-3 fucking live streams to like fucking blow the lid off of this shit. And I'll show you everything, all different fucking angles now. You wait, you watch, you fucking will fucking crawl on your knees, you cunts.
I'll tell you why they come at me. It's because they didn't fail dox me. They got me. Because I ain't shy. Because I don't do fuck shit. Because I wasn't afraid of people hearing my fuck shit. So I call people retards online. Great, cool, whatever. I called you Chewy. Great, cool, whatever. I have never done fucking shit, dude. You've said way more racist shit to me. That's how I know you don't fucking care. You're sitting there laughing. I know it right fucking now, dude. I know it. Anyway. I'm just so you didn't even use a word, Kate. You didn't even say anything that bad, and you could have rode the line harder than you did. You literally just made fun of DC's face, that it was really big and took up half her face. That's literally all you said. That was the comment. Anyway, it's a funny story. If you guys join Belinda's membership and go listen to her read it, it was a fun time. Yeah. So Fedora, I'm not gonna mention her. I'm not gonna refer to her after the. I'm not playing these games. If you want to threaten me, fine. I will take the threat. I will fucking take the threat because I fucking believe you, you freak. I do. I believe you would do worse to me. I do believe that. And I'm not gonna play these games with you. I'm not. Sorry. I bow out. I'm a bitch. Bye. That okay. I'm fine with that. Call me pussy, call me bitch, whatever. Bye. Not doing it.
She can play games all she likes. I don't play.
You wanna, Belinda?
Yeah. Come up, Belinda.
One sec. Let me. Oh, I'm in Deadly Content's Twitter. Hold on, I'll DM you there.
Drop it in her Twitter.
I wasn't even in my own to grab it.
Well, yeah, that's precisely the point, Silvana, right? These motherfuckers.
Oh, fuck yeah, Belinda.
Right? I'm aware of this. Why do you think I poked my head out of the fucking ground? They're coming for fucking you. They're coming for little boots. They came for a few of my fucking friends. And I was like, well, fuck you. Because no matter what, if you engage or not, even if you step away from this shit, they'll just get brave again and think that they can fucking do it. Right? They think they can sweep their shit all under the fucking rug and go on like they're the ones that have now got the clear fucking conscience. No, fuck you. And I refuse that. Everyone will know about all your fucking septic communities, okay? Again and again and again, I will get it out there everywhere about fucking the bodega, about the fucking attic. Everyone will know.
Yeah, apparently she doxed me, even though she's admitted. I have it on fucking clips. I need to fucking put them together. Maybe that'll be the last time I ever say anything, is putting her own words out there. AJ Lair, I actually fucking thank you, AJ, for asking her a couple times what I did to her and getting her to admit fucking nothing. To tragic fucking nothing. She went at him, I guess, was her exact words.
Did you give Belinda?
And then here you're saying that it's because it's because I'm friends with the farmers. Oh, I removed her. So yeah, this might be a good way. Here, hold on. I got another thingy. Belinda's gonna read us our that beautiful letter.
Can you hear me?
I can, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I didn't want to interrupt or anything, but I just want to say that
we're always welcome up here. You know that.
We had a ball laughing at this yesterday, and Kate went to. I didn't want to read it in front of like a live stream on my channel and reprimand you, but we have a, what was it? 6 or 7 page letter, handwritten, from Aberdeen, Maryland, from Helen, Kate. First of all, you want me to go ahead and start?
Yeah, I think this would be a good way to kind of wrap it up. I think after I just yelled.
Yeah.
Thank you, Belinda.
Also, I love a good boots rant too. By the way, oh my goodness. So let's see. First of all, it says shalom to all. I forgot that yesterday. It says hi, Belinda. I'm a big fan of yours, and I try to never miss a live stream. You are funny, whip smart, observant, and fair to the people you react to. I get a real kick out of your channel. As a boomer, it's not always easy to find humor that works for my, quote, old as dirt, unquote, sensibilities. But I thought that I had found that with your channel until Sunday night's live stream, 8/20/23. Things started off just fine. The fact that you show compassion to nearly everyone makes you an honorable woman in my eyes. But problems started in the comment section when Kate Winslet,
you whore,
began to mock DC Media Girl's nose. Kate went on and on and on insulting DC, and then said something like, quote, anyone whose nose takes up half their face needs to get out of here, end quote.
It is stuff. It really is. It really is.
Kate went on and on. Turn the page. With her nasty implied, and this is underlined and in capital letters, clearly oblivious anti-Semitic remarks. The chat was moving rapidly, and
you're clearly.
What'd you say?
I said, yeah, Kate's clearly oblivious. She must
Exactly. Exactly.
Of all the things Kate Winslet has ever said that I totally even missed this comment. Kate, that you made it 100%. But also, like, Kate said some really risque things, and this is what they anyway.
Well,
someone in the chat did say that Rocket is from Maryland, by the way.
Interesting. So wait, to clarify, we're on page 2?
Yes, this is page 2. And it's small paper, however. It's still 7 pages. So, okay. So the chat was moving rapidly, and I didn't feel like I could write a response properly given how fast the chat flowed. Kate Winslet's remarks were supported by 1 or 2 other people, but mostly ignored. I kept hoping that the moderators would step in, exclamation point, like 10 of them. If anyone had made those sort of remarks towards Asians, blacks, Hispanics, turn the page, capital letters, literally any other minority group, I know your mods, capital letters, would have stepped in to stop the verbal assault.
You know what? Thank you, Helen, for saying that. I would stop any verbal assault if it was racist. I would. Thank you, Helen.
If it was an actual verbal assault, yeah, my mods. Yes. Kate Winslet is a mod, Helen. Jesus.
Yeah.
For Jewish people, no one tried to stop Kate's cruel, evil words. She was allowed to spew her toxic thoughts. Personally, I can't stand DC Media Girl, but I wish people understood that her behavior has nothing to do with her religious or ethnic identity. Every single Jew is an individual. Turn the page. They're stapled together, thank God. we have different personalities, different levels of religious
That
commitments.
tells you that she's also Jewish because she just said we have different
Yeah.
personalities.
Yeah. But I mean,
Yeah, she said
DC's nose
shalom at the
does DC's nose does take up hyperface, like, you know, whatever. There are Hispanic Jews, European, Middle Eastern, and African Jews. We're all various colors, very blah 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 blah. I didn't go through all that. One thing we all have in common is
comedy. Maybe they don't understand that everybody's on the fucking table. Nobody gets off. You know, we roast everyone.
Yeah. She goes on to say, one thing we all have in common is the pain and fear that we experience when Jew hatred is directed at us. The pain and fear are very deep, capital letters. Many of us have or had, turn the page, family members, blah, 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 blah. Goes into a backstory of, it's a trauma dump in this page. On behalf of your Jewish fans and everyone who opposes discrimination, please talk to your mods and tell them that anti-Semitism wouldn't be given, turn the page, a pass to anyone. I don't believe in censorship.
Well, you do. You do. You don't believe in fucking comedy either, do you, bitch?
That part cracked me up, but
okay.
We're on like page 5 of this request for censorship or whatever this page number is. It says, I don't believe in censorship, but concentrated hate that abuses and vilifies a specific group of people who have a very long history of being discriminated against shouldn't be allowed to continue unchecked. It would change the atmosphere of your channel. Your even-handed approach would be gone, and that would really take something away. You're a fair woman, and I respect you for that. Thank you for being an ally to the Jews. Sincerely, Helen J. Thanks, Helen. Thanks, Kate Winslet. You see what you're getting me into, bitch?
Yeah, this is what I said, Kate. I said it's got Wookiee all over it. I'm surprised that the fucking hasn't got a coating of hair.
Yeah, well, the name it says Helen, but on the envelope it says Shannon. And then I'm not going to get the address of this person, of course, but it's Aberdeen, Maryland. And I was like, yeah, that screams AK right there.
Well,
but thanks for letting me come up and read it. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. That was good the second time, Mira.
Thanks. Bye, y'all.
A fat white Greg or something, you know.
Bye, y'all.
Love
See
you,
you later,
Belinda.
Linda.
Appreciate you.
Bye.
Yeah,
What
that
a
would have
mixed
been
bag.
the real. That would have been the real number on it, as if they had signed off as old fat white Greg. That would have been brilliant.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So she checks her mail, but like, how does a person, like, if you actually really wanted that addressed, wouldn't you write her an email or something that's going to get there closer? And 2, like, maybe was it really just that one comment? Like, if you know, like, it's crazy.
It's like I don't know what era this woman was born from. This one that the penmanship, but
Belinda,
I'm thinking
theory. That could have been because was the 23rd when she was back in Washington? Oh, 10 file hat time.
Yeah, but then so-and-so's from the same area anyway.
Yeah,
they're both from the fucking
true.
same area. Like Fedora was like, "Oh, isn't so-and-so from Maryland?" I was like, "No, she's from the same place as DC."
Belinda, where was the letter stamped? Like, you know how the post office stamps it? That's what we said yesterday.
She drives through like Ohio and all that way, that route, right?
We listened to your song. It's amazing.
Yeah, we did. Thank you so much for your song. It was you were singing along and everything.
And then I had my own Spurgfest. Sorry. I was debating whether or not I was going to say anything on stream.
Well,
and then
you know.
Anyway.
It's okay. It's I think it's good. You know, you needed to vent, and that's all it is. Is like you've had enough of this fucking shit and enough of being fucking threatened, and it's all bollocks. And it's like,
No. I'm not here on the internet for this bullshit, you know? I'm not here to, you know, I'm here to have fun and to hang out.
right,
Like I never even met, like I said, until 2019, I never even opened like a YouTube comment section. I'd never been a part of MySpace or like chat rooms, nothing. I have a
yeah.
Facebook, I have an Instagram. That's all I've done, you know? And so this jumping in, I remember the first time I chatted in Gigi's chat and he said hi to me. I was like, oh my God, they like actually, you know, they talk with people and they interact and it's a little community and it was so cool. And I just thought it was so fucking cool. And so I love being able to be here and connect with you guys, like getting to know you. I actually even, I hate to say it, I hate to admit this, but I enjoyed getting to know AK. I really thought that we were friends.
Yeah. And
this shit happens.
It's a shame
you
that Little
know?
Boots had to learn that harsh lesson, because I said to her,
Yeah,
you're too
thank
nice
you.
of a girl. I said, you're too
Thank you
nice
for
of a
that
girl
lesson.
to be hanging out with the likes of her, you know? And
I've
that's the
learned
fucking
a
truth of
fucking
it.
lot,
She is
AK.
too
A
nice.
hell of a
She
lot from
was
you.
always too nice to be her friend. And you know, most people that wouldn't even fucking understand why the fuck, how could you be friends with her, you know? So because you are much nicer than her, you know? She fucking
You
lost a
know,
really good friend.
Texas, I think it is fun to joke and make digs, and I fucking love roasting Negs. I love roasting Clara. You know, like and honestly, like if AK hadn't lied about me and done such fucked up shit, I probably would have just stopped calling her Chewy the first time she fucking asked me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause I get it. I get when things offend you. But you know what
And
offends
by
me
the
is
way,
posting my
I
fucking
never
grandma
did any.
online.
I
You
also
know?
never did anything to her. Little Boots will attest to this, right? For a
Yeah,
whole year and a
yeah.
half.
You don't
The
have
only
to
thing
do
I
anything
did
to her.
was
She's
Negs
admitted.
asked,
She just does
Negs
it for
asked,
fun.
Negs asked me to clean up the community. He didn't want certain people or certain actions going on there, people that were into the drama, up to the shit in it. And she was one of those particular individuals, right?
He's
So
tried to
she,
clean her out before. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So, and that's the thing. That's why she called herself Hot Discord Rejects, is because she was rejected from the Discord. That was the only rhyme and reason. And,
Yep, that was her and Nietzsche's
and
channel. Those were her
she had the biggest hate boner for me. Little Boots tell you that even when I wasn't around for all that time, she would still be in the Discord going, I'm going to destroy death. I mean, she's fucking loop the loop. I mean, I never did anything or said anything. The worst thing I ever said about her is that she's too invested in this shit. That's all I ever said about her again and again, is that she's too invested in this shit. And she still hasn't proved me wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there you have it.
Hey, it is like it's fun. Like what I was saying, Texas, is it's fun to like joke around and stuff. Like it's fun to hit back. Like I'm not about the stupid Twitter slap boxes, but like I'm about some banter and shit. Like I'm not
It's
above it.
roasting.
I love
I mean,
it. But like what I don't love is the
Little Boots,
IRL
all kinds
shit.
of names. You know, they was talking about her shit in her pants. I've called her fat boots, large boots, all kinds of fucking things, right?
I'm not gonna play with someone who brings a gun to a knife fight. I'm just fucking not.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll bring a fucking bomb, a nuclear one. How about
that? Death just runs in with like a bomb strapped to her chest. That's what she does. Screaming.
Well, you know, it wouldn't be the first time, Little Boots. Trust me. It won't be the first time.
Yeah, and she fucking lied to me
myself
about her
under the
age
bus
and
many
shit. Like
times.
that was weird.
For the right cause and right situation, and those that have spent any time around me will tell you I will throw myself under the bus for the right fucking situation. So I don't give a fuck. I am that person. What are you going to say about me that has already not been fucking said about me? What are you going to do? Try and damage my reputation? You've already said the most heinous fucking shit about me that's not true. And people that fucking know me, know my character already, know my integrity. So what are you going to do, you fuckbags? Because your fucking reputations and your trail of fucking shit is evident for all of us to see. So what are you going to fucking do again?
And that's part of why I knew they were going to dox me. And so like I knew if I stayed around the internet, it was going to happen. If I stayed around the space, it was going to happen at some point. Like I knew that. And I wasn't afraid of it because I haven't done anything fucking shitty to anybody. You want to blame
Right.
what kiwi farmers have done
My
on
hands
me?
are
I don't fucking
clean.
know them.
My hands are clean. There's no trail of shit after me. I got no criminal fucking records. What you gonna do?
But they want to lie and shit. Like, it's so
Well,
crazy.
they can lie,
like,
can't they? It's not the first time that they've lied about me. How many times have I been lied about by how many communities at this fucking point? So you either
That's the
believe
shit
it or you
I'm
don't.
not gonna
at this
deal
point.
with.
You either fucking believe me or you don't at this point. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. You know what's crazy too? Like, one day, you guys, I do want to chat more about like my life. I've lived a lot of fucking life. I'll tell you that. And I have a lot of cool stories, a lot of interesting shit. And there's some shit that they could fucking find, but like literally they just like refuse to. They only will spread lies. I'm like, there's fucking shit there for you to laugh at or you to quote unquote expose me, but you literally choose fucking not to.
A certain way.
So
They have to
fucked
paint
up.
you in a certain light, and that's always to make themselves look more favourable, right? So that's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Anyway,
they
well,
are
this was
stupid.
a fun stream. It was all over the place, but thank you so much for joining us for our first daytime stream. It was fun hanging out with you guys as usual.
Thank you, all you guys. This has been really fun. I don't regret coming on the internet. I don't regret becoming a talking head. Like, I love being here, having fun with you guys. I love hanging out with Death. You know, she's taught me a lot. And, you know, you learn some lessons, I guess. Not everyone is a good friend. And not everyone's a good human. And I really hope that we can, like I said this in Jill's chat earlier, but we need to band together against the people that are for doxing, against the people that are for slander. These slander and the doxing, it is not okay. And it's not okay for anyone to do. And we gotta stop it. We can't allow this to happen. And if it means that I have to be a pussy bitch and back out, fine, I fucking will. Bye.
No, but
Bye,
one
bitch.
thing I say is, right, your actions should prevail in the terms of having integrity run through them, right? And that much should be clear with anything that you do, right? And at the end of the day, don't make vile people make you vile, because then they've won already, right?
Yep.
So fuck
I will
them.
never stoop to your low.
Right.
AK. Today was the first time and the last time and the only time that I will ever say your actual name. I still have yet to speak it out loud. You know that? You know that? I won't waver on that. Fuck you.
And on that note, I'm going to play us out some music. Laters, everyone. Thanks again.
Love you guys. Bye.
Don't know why I have to worry. Still don't know why I'm in a hurry. Why do we need to care about it so much? Nothing to guide me. Say can't out to see you wasting your time instead of leaving looking for a sign. You know that the tap is burning, yeah. Just have to find me. I'm nothing to believe in. Try not to think about the end. I'm not afraid and I know we're right from the void. I know the world is from hell. In the dark and I don't look back. I'm not afraid and I know we're right from this void. Still don't know why I should not be free. Still don't know why it's so hard to see. Why do